And we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Non-Content Podcast, episode 7. Harrison, you're
Yay! And I would like to, sort of do a shout out to our host at goddamn ProCreate.com. Also, you might want to go to their website and go to ProCreate.com. They have other podcasts there, things you might want to listen to, music, movie reviews, lots of interesting things. Also, today's musical guest is Edo White with Wuthering Heights. That'll be put on at the midpoint of today's show. And that's all we have today for us.
Don't forget to check out Pod on Pod next month.
Yep.
That's correct.
And also,
they'll be talking about the state of podcasts and all that good stuff.
okay.
Yes.
And also, the website and YouTube is Team ProCreate.
Yeah.
Team ProCreate, not ProCreate.
ProCreate.
You can find it either way, though.
You can just...
No, you can't, actually. there's a ProCreate.com, so...
That's all there is? Well, I don't think
Is it porn?
Probably.
I don't know.
Probably.
I'll check it. I mean, if it is porn, we can just start streaming some porn.
Immediately, his Skype just cuts out, just because it knows so many viruses.
It redirects to Coral.com.
Oh. Coral, okay.
What's that?
That's not weird.
And then and then it just asked me to choose my country, which I'm not going to do.
Yeah.
I don't want to choose my country for you, Coral.
Obviously, it's the NSA. NSA just want to make sure you're on the up and up.
The NSA is like, are you sure you're American?
Please don't be American.
There's this
Carl.
tag here.
They're just hoping you don't put American so they can just destroy your computer.
Basically.
No, they're hoping that I don't pay America so they can cut off all of my loans. And then report me.
Basically,
and then
loans.
and then blow up your house.
Just for
Just
the
because.
lols. For the lols.
They probably could do that. I mean, they can.
Earth.
Yep.
Leave nothing behind.
Nothing behind. Anyway,
Blow up all your pipelines.
What else? We're forgetting something.
Like Russia.
Pod on Pod.
We did pod on pod.
No, I think that's it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So, we got that going.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the Non-Content Podcast. Sometimes
NCP ain't none to fuck with.
Yep, ain't nothing to fuck with. And sometimes we talk about games on occasion. Also, we have some video content from our friends around YouTube. From Vertical Video Games, Galgarians, and some other people. If you want to have your game footage featured on it, just send it to us in an email at noncontentpodcast@gmail.com. Also follow us on Twitter at noncontentpod.
His name is Galgarian.
This isn't a podcast. We're just going to advertise our stuff for the next hour. So check out Z-Fat Jesus.
And the Manada. I ain't done jack shit in the past 2 weeks. But...
guys, come on. We
and
don't have a guest.
Pure Leaf Sweet Tea.
We don't have a guest this 1 week, and you guys fuck everything up. Come on.
And you gotta advertise that Pure Leaf.
You gotta make up for the guest not fucking everything up.
That's true. That's true. Want me to get Roscoe in here again? Because I could do that.
Roscoe Baggins, the nigga.
He's not on.
Oh, he's not. Oh shit, he isn't, is he? Damn.
Is Alex one up on?
No.
He's in England, so he'd probably be asleep by now.
He's always on fucking Steam, all the time.
Yeah, because he's playing Naruto Shippuden and shit.
He is not playing Naruto Shippuden.
Yeah, he's playing Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 3 Full Burst.
Call him now.
Hey guys, let's talk about Naruto, which hasn't been relevant for how many years?
Aliens.
Dude, apparently Naruto has aliens now.
Yeah. The King Sage's mother is from space.
Oh my god. There better be fucking chest bursters. That better be a thing.
No, I mean, she was human. She was humanoid. But yeah, she's alien.
Oh my god. Anyway, what were we gonna talk about?
Oh, was there vampires attacking? God damn it.
What were we gonna talk about this week? Because we were gonna talk about stuff.
Cancer?
No, we're not talking about cancer.
We're gonna talk about all the different types of cancer.
We're gonna educate, and everyone's gonna be happy.
What's the cancer that kills you? Is it pancreatic cancer? Or is the one that's you will die? If you get it?
No, because pancreatic cancer is what Steve Jobs had, and that is incredibly treatable.
If you treat it.
If you treat it and you don't, you know.
There's one. What's the one
weed.
that it's like if you get it, you will die. The end.
I think there's
I
like
forget which one it is.
one type of cancer that does that, and it's like so stupidly rare, it's not even worth talking about.
Well, it's not rare. It's just that by the time you get it, you're dead. So it's like nobody's like, yeah, you're dead.
It's rare compared to other.
Yeah,
forms of
compared to
cancer.
other cancers.
I know prostate cancer.
Anyway,
is
guys, talking about
prostate
cancers.
cancers.
Why are we
prostate
talking about
cancer's pretty
cancer
survivable.
on a fucking gaming podcast?
Talking about
Yeah.
cancers, Tekken Tag Tournament 2 joined EVO 2014's lineup.
Oh my god.
Shots fired.
Wow.
So there's some cancer there.
Too edgy for me. Too edgy.
You can
fight.
play as a fucking panda and kick a samurai. Aren't you guys happy? It doesn't make our game any better, but aren't you guys happy?
That's been like in every fucking Tekken game.
Oh
I
my
know,
God.
exactly. Fuck Tekken.
Basically,
I like Tekken
yeah.
too.
I say like, what the heck? I was kind of confused by that. I was like, that's.
I liked a few Tekkens a lot, but
I like Tekken 2.
yeah, Tekken 2 was good. Fucking oh my god, I can't remember what the
Ultra laser.
Cross Tekken. Cross Tekken was so awful.
Yeah, you always talk about that
I
one.
hate that game because it's so competitively bad. But yeah, so Tekken Tag Tournament 2 is now joining up along the ranks of Street Fighter 4, well, Ultra Street Fighter 4.
Ultra Mega.
Ultra
Ultra
Mega, we
Mega.
want to sell you another copy.
Ultra Mega. Fuck
Basically.
you.
Ah,
Fuck you.
crap.
Edition.
And then we got Injustice, Gods Among Us, another game that really doesn't need to be there, but whatever.
It's
People
there
like
for
that game,
reasons.
though.
It's there for reasons.
People.
It's too
I mean,
slow.
That's your opinion. You don't like. Wait. Do you not like Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, it's way slower than Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat does have some speed to it at least. I mean,
Dude, Injustice, Injustice Among Pros is the slowest game I've ever seen.
well,
I know.
Last time I watched anyone play Injustice was when I went to MegaCon and I was watching like an impromptu tournament basically start up, and it was basically Joker and Batman crouching in corners watching each other for 5 minutes, seeing which one was going to attack first.
Usually, what it is Superman and Batman, or Batman and Bane, or
Batman and
Batman
So,
and Green Lantern.
Batman
what was
and
the one
Batman.
character that was really OP at the beginning?
Lobo,
Was it the guy with the
Lobos,
guns?
apparently.
There's one of the
the-
villains.
The guy with the gun. Destro.
Yeah, Destro's pretty OP. But yeah, it's
Oh.
the problem is it's just like there's the only time when it gets interesting is when there's an environmentals thrown in, and even then, pros have just started using environmentals to block skills skills and shit. So no one cares anymore. It's just gotten to the point where it's like, yeah, I'm gonna throw some batterings at you after I get my bats up, and then we're gonna fight for real quick. But we have a bunch of health bars, so we're gonna jump back, and we're gonna do this again. It's gonna take 20 minutes for a match.
Yeah, I forgot how much health bars they have in the game.
It's your donk. It's bad. And then but next to that is Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. That's a goddamn good game. Play the shit out of that.
I'm not playing that game. I'm not paying for that game. I am not playing that game.
You're not gonna. You wouldn't pay for Marvel vs. Capcom 3?
Oh, because fucking Capcom is a bunch of fucking hookers.
That is
yeah,
true. Capcom do suck
They're
dicks.
whores.
They do
But
suck dicks.
goddamn, is that
It's like
not-
I'm never gonna buy another Street Fighter. I bought the first one. You know what? Fuck you. I'm not gonna pay for 20,000 fucking different copies of the damn same game. You faggot ass motherfuckers. Yes, I am upset about that because it's stupid and it is like the cheapest, most laziest thing ever.
Yeah, I never bought just Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I just waited for Ultimate.
See, I still remember when I bought day one, the first copy of Street Fighter 4. And it's like, oh, Ultra Street Fighter 4. Then it's like Super Ultra Mega Street Fighter 4. Then it's like DLC.
Yeah.
You got Super, you got Ultra, you've got fucking Mega.
Super Ultra.
What's next? What's next is gonna be like Burst Limit, and they're gonna start bringing in characters from fucking Dragon Ball Z.
Ooh,
Oh.
you might see that with
What is
the.
that?
I don't know. That's not actually in here. I was hoping that fucking that anime fighting game was in here, but it's not.
Yeah.
Killer
God,
Instinct's there though.
Really?
God, only having
Yeah.
two monitors is
Well,
killing
I
me.
mean,
'Cause I'm
I-
trying
I
to
still
pull up.
play
I'm
my-
trying to pull up a news article, but I keep accidentally layering it over Skype. Damn it, 'cause
Nice.
it's terrible. Terrible.
But yeah, Killer Instinct's up there, so you can get some hype on there with the X-Bone.
Yeah,
And
you
then
know, like
fucking
the
King
one,
of Fighters.
The one thing that fucking console is good for. King of Fighters. No, King of Fighters. Killer Instinct.
Everything's good for King of Fighters.
Basically,
Seriously,
yeah.
how many King of Fighters games are there now? Like 20,000 trillion million?
I know that up to like in 2011 it was up to 13.
Jesus Christ.
Because yeah, that's still the one that gets played at tournaments.
It's too many of them. I'd be like, I don't even.
Oh, King of Fighters is amazing, son.
I'd be like, I'm done. Too many.
Actually, I think 13 may have been the last one.
Are we straight? Are we live right now? Fucking, I can't.
Assuming so.
I think we're live. I just tapped over the Twitch page and. Oh, keep going. I'll sort this out.
Okay, so
Okay. All right.
besides that, there's BlazBlue, Chrono,
Yeah.
Asthma.
BlazBlue. So many BlazBlues, so little time.
There's all kinds of BlazBlue all the time. It's awful.
I'm so out of the loop right now because I don't play any fucking fighting games at all. Okay, yeah, we are live. That's my bad.
How do you not know what BlazBlue? You don't know what BlazBlue is.
I do know what
BlazBlue's,
BlazBlue is. I just never played it.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
God damn it! I hit the wrong.
Yeah, I
button.
can definitely understand people choosing not to play BlazBlue.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's a real weird fighting game.
It's a good one though.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's good. That's one of the games I'll never argue about being on Evo.
Who would?
Oh, and Melee is back again.
Wow, really?
So, yeah, they can't get rid of Melee.
Yeah,
People really love
you
Melee?
can't stop the hype train.
That's okay. First of all, that doesn't come from Melee. That comes from Kill la Kill and Skullgirls.
I don't give
So
a
get
shit.
the
There's
fuck
a
out.
hype train for whatever the fuck I say. There's a hype train for.
There is no hype train for fucking Melee.
You cannot talk
There is
shit about
no hype
Melee.
train for Melee at all.
No,
Do you know what a
talk
hype train
shit
is?
About,
See, there
Do you
doesn't
know what a
need to
hype
be-
train is?
There doesn't need to be a hype train for Melee.
Yeah, there is, but
Because-
that's what I'm saying. But it's like there is no hype train for Melee
Look, man,
at all.
Melee's where it's at.
It's old as hell. There doesn't need to be a hype train.
No, it doesn't need to be one at all. Everyone's
It
just
doesn't
like,
exist.
I still accept that is the only competitive one.
People are like, the Melee is like, people are like, okay, we really like it. It's a good game. It's not like, oh fuck yeah, Melee, masturbate.
Okay,
the only
let's
time that there's
move on to something that I'm just read right now that I finally found the article I was looking at, and it made me furious. Guys, did you guys hear that LucasArts canceled the Darth Maul game?
Yeah, we talked about that like last week. Didn't we?
No, I mean like the actual details for it have been released. Is like,
yeah. Oh, that was me and
there's like
Yeah, that
details
was me
like
and you.
they wanted
we already talked about.
they wanted
we know.
Darth
We
Talon
know.
and Darth Maul to be friends, even though they lived a half a century apart.
Well, the story wasn't finished. You realize that it was actually just made by the programmers, right?
Yeah,
There
this
was
is
no full
Actually,
story. It was a
apparently
prototype.
This story was written. This is the story as it was handed down by George Lucas.
They never got the story. They never got a story at all.
And
I'm telling you what they said.
And I quote.
Okay.
The biggest
Okay.
vision
See, now I
shift,
gotta quit.
however,
Now I gotta.
The biggest vision shift, however, came from George Lucas himself. According to one source, Lucas took statues of Darth Maul and Darth Talon, a character from the Star Wars comics from Dark Horse, faced them towards each other, and declared, "They're friends!" When it was brought to Lucas'
Okay, first of
attention
all-
that Maul and Talon lived more than a century and a half apart from each other, Lucas reportedly suggested it could be a clone or descendant that players controlled instead of the original Darth Maul.
See, I'm gonna go back. They never got any story. They were just told make a Darth Maul game. They made a prototype. Then LucasArts was bought out by what's it called? By Disney, and they closed down. There was no finished story at all.
There was at least like a fucking thing. It's like, hey, this is what we might have as
They
a
had
story.
no idea what they were going to do. They
Yeah.
literally had no clue.
when I was looking at like quotes from Red Fly employees, it's like we were just making heads fly off and shit.
Yeah, they didn't have. There was no story.
I don't know. Then that's just what I'm reading.
I'm just telling you what the truth is, though. Just gonna tell you what they
I
said.
don't care about no truth.
They didn't have a story.
I don't care
They
about
had
no
a,
truth,
and
dog.
also, all they made was a prototype. And that was
Yeah,
it.
it just looked like a more modern iteration of Force Unleashed.
Yeah, that's
So
all.
Oh,
So,
in
yeah,
a good
they're-
way or a bad way?
they're
eh,
good way.
good.
I mean, Force Unleashed wasn't really a bad game.
No.
From a
The second
gameplay standpoint.
I don't even remember the second one too much.
There are reasons why the second one was bad. From like a gameplay, from a straight gameplay standpoint, it wasn't that really bad.
Yeah, from a gameplay standpoint, that first game was not bad at all.
Yeah, the first game was like this gameplay was the first game was actually pretty decent. Like I'm not gonna say it wasn't, but
the second one was just lazy. The second one suffered from Fable 3 Fable 3 syndrome.
So cash grab.
Yes.
Basically, yeah.
Let's start making that money any way we can. What's that? We need to make another Fable game, except make it Dungeon Keeper this time? Alright, let's do that.
They probably would.
Dungeon Keeper.
What do you mean they probably would? We've talked about that on the podcast.
They'd make it Dungeon Keeper free-to-play.
I don't know if it's free-to-play, but I remember we've talked about this on the podcast, at least.
Oh, you mean Fable Legends?
Yeah.
It might be good.
Wait, Fable Legends is a Dungeon Keeper game? Oh, yeah. Now I remember Fable Legends.
Fable Legends totally is a Dungeon Keeper.
Have you played Dungeon Keeper and have you played fucking...
Playing as the bad guy.
No, and the good guys. Are we taught...
Oh, so fucking Dungeon Keeper?
No, you play... Do y'all, like, know anything
You either play
game?
as one of the 4 main characters that they showed off. There's like an archer, and then you play as...
There's actually more than 4.
But that they've put it down that is you play as one of the controllers as the dungeon. This has been
you're not in a dungeon though. You just
it's
and also
hold on. Let me find it exactly for you here.
Okay.
Because even from the first trailer, it's pretty obvious.
Did we watch the same first trailer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We watched on the podcast.
Obvious. I mean, the trailer they even said, "Well, you play as the heroes," and then this evil fucking dude in a cloak shows up and is like, "Oh, the villain," and then.
Well, that's every. Well, except for the fact that that's every Fable game.
Okay, hold on.
Except that they actually showed you the Dungeon Master.
Up to 4 heroes can cooperatively discover the quests and stories of Albion or play the villain, where you can mastermind the game in real time. So fucking Dungeon Keeper.
No, oh my god. Have you actually looked at what you're doing when you're the bad guy? Did you actually look at it?
Yeah, I looked through a bit of it.
This is what you do. All you do is choose where the villains show up at. That's all you do.
So watered down Dungeon Keeper.
Basically, it's Dungeon Keeper Light.
And that's half of the game. So how was that evening? How was half of a game? That's like saying, oh god.
I never even said it was a Dungeon Keeper game. I said Dungeon Keeper-esque game.
Like you said, why don't we make Fable as Dungeon Keeper? That's exactly what you just said.
It's funny because you're so mad.
Like this.
Because that's not true. What you were saying.
It pretty much is though. You're just.
How was it? Oh my! So tell me, what part of Dungeon Keeper were you actually playing as your minions? Ah, damn it.
No, playing
tell
as
me,
the
what part of Dungeon Keeper were you playing as the heroes? Were you playing as the heroes in real time fighting? Tell me what part of action. When was the action part of Dungeon Keeper? No. Just face it. You're wrong.
Just face it. You're wrong.
You're wrong.
Just move on to the next topic because we're not going to get through this argument.
Okay.
Then
people
let's talk about the
people
space.
People who are watching this right now, vote. You know what? Make a straw poll. Make a poll right now.
I'm not making you the poll.
I'm not
you can make it
your
yourself.
You make your own fucking straw poll and you email that shit to Rob, and then we'll see by the end of the week.
I don't need to email it. Do you know how straw polls work?
What?
I don't need to email to Rob.
Email Rob the link because I am not fucking doing it.
Yeah. That's the main thing. I don't want to do that. That sounds like work.
How do I need? I can just put it in. I can just drop it in a fucking chat. I can just drop it in a fucking chat for the 2 people. Get ready, 2 people. Fucking making me quit my game.
You shouldn't be playing fucking Skyrim while we're supposed to be podcasting anyway.
I'm like been like the second. Hey man, I've been doing all this shit while playing Skyrim. I'm like the amazing man ever. Quite honestly.
It doesn't take much to play Skyrim.
Exactly, but really. Hey, do it. It's called multitasking. How people can play Skyrim and have an actual good conversation with other people at the same time?
Probably most people, because the walking sim. Dude, there's not like much depth to the combat in that game.
Fuck
There
it.
isn't.
And there's not
Okay,
much
fine then. I'll
It's
play.
better. It's more. It's better than the
Fine
combat
then.
in
I'll
ESO.
play Sins of. Shot fired. Fine, I'll play Sins of a Roll Empire.
You're gonna make so many mistakes.
And it's going to be
Why are you
funny because like we're just gonna be talking about something completely different, and he will just like, we'll hear just out of nowhere, just him fucking swearing.
See, now I'm gonna fucking make a just straw poll.
You know, if we wanted to just make our news section like super long, we could just start talking about Skyrim mods that piqued our interest for a
Oh,
second.
I saw a Skyrim mod with the swords from some of the weapons from Kill la Kill.
I saw one too. It was a better better version than
the-
what I've seen previously for it.
I seen the scissor blade and I saw the Bakuzan sword.
Yeah, so did I. The Bakuzan was that one's
Yes.
kind of hard to fuck up.
Yeah, I mean, but the scissor blade one.
Yeah, Scissor Blade. The other ones looked really shitty. They were too short usually. Like they kind of felt like scissor short swords.
That's because Skyrim's swords are kind of kept to a length, as far as I'm aware. Otherwise, they
Not
break.
really.
Otherwise, they break animations.
Nope. What?
I was
the heck?
playing
some
a
real long
fucking
swords.
mod that turned two-handed swords into one-handed swords, and it broke so many animations.
Animations are
I'm-
really attached to the weapon.
I
You
used
know what I
that.
mean? Like broke like clipping problems, like horrible
I
clipping
think you-
problems.
I think you may have done something else wrong.
Yeah, I think you may have just had done something wrong because I used that mod too, and
I
it's
don't know.
Yeah,
me.
I have that mod on right now. And like,
Note
animations are
that I
perfectly
also
fine.
haven't played Skyrim in for the better part of fucking 3 months.
Alright.
So it's like
Yeah, I don't know. I always just rolled around with like two-handed swords, and it wasn't ever a problem. So
Right, straw poll.
are you still doing that?
God damn
Yes.
it, man! You're
taking
dedicated
so
to
long.
this shit. You're dedicated to this shit, man.
Enter poll option. Poll option 1.
What
Well,
the
type your
fuck
question
is
here.
CyberConnect?
Is Fable capital, motherfucker? Fable Legends. Dear God, that fucking font.
Welcome to Straw Poll. Get the fuck out.
It's like so bad.
That pretty much is the way to go with it. Come here, get the fuck out, leave.
Yeah. All right. Let's talk
Oh, we
about
can talk about
that new Civ game. There's Alpha Centauri, only not. Civ in space.
Oh, yeah.
Like
I didn't see too much about it. It's just a spiritual successor to Alpha
There's
Centauri.
going to be quest lines.
yeah.
Oh,
it's gonna
really?
be- Yeah.
Yeah, and you also get to choose your leader and your faction separately. There are different ways to win. You can win each. There's 3 main technology trees, you can sort of go into, and each one will have a different way of victory. So you can be like 3 are you either change the planet around you to sort of like suit your needs to make it like a clone of Earth.
Okay.
The second one is where you change your people to be sort of like the planet, so you become more alien-like.
All right.
And the third one is you become like a machine
Yeah.
race. And the
Okay.
victory types are if you're doing the sort of make the place like Earth, you'll eventually make a portal to Earth to sort of send the people from Earth here. If you're trying to sort of fuse, if you're trying to become like the the planet, then
Yeah.
eventually you wake up this god sort of thing. And the third one, if you're like trying to become, human or not human, robots, eventually you invade Earth.
Oh,
All right, that's
shit,
pretty
that
hype.
sounds pretty fucking rad.
Yeah, I mean, I trust Firaxis to make games, so
Yeah.
I can't really think of any
I feel
Firaxis
better
that-
about it.
Is
if-
that
I feel better if it
is that GoldenEye? Or is that Perfect Dark?
That's Perfect Dark. I'm fairly sure.
All right. It looks. It has. I mean, they're made by the same people, so
Yeah.
I mean, they're kind of the same game. But it's, I can't tell it.
Which one came
But
first?
at one
GoldenEye or
glance-
Perfect Dark.
what,
Yeah.
what did you ask?
Yeah,
Which
it's
one
Perfect
came
Dark.
first?
Perfect Dark,
GoldenEye.
I think.
GoldenEye came first.
Oh,
Oh yeah, it did, didn't it?
I liked Perfect Dark.
Eh.
And then Perfect Dark Zero came out.
I did not like Perfect Dark Zero.
No, that was bad. That was totally bad.
And it's
No,
exactly.
I would say maybe bad is a strong word, but it wasn't good.
It wasn't good. For a launch title, it wasn't awful.
Like, I mean, if you bought it at launch, it was acceptable.
Yeah, you could sit around and play online or not online, but like play multiplayer for a bit
bit.
and be like, okay,
Yeah, you could have.
I got that out of my system.
You could enjoy yourself.
Yeah, you don't have to work to enjoy yourself, so it's not bad.
Yeah, I want to say
It's decent. It was buggy, but
yeah. There were problems.
Did anything of import happen?
It has
this
a
week?
81.
I'm looking
on
around.
Metacritic.
I'm not seeing anything important other than
It had an 81 on
Civilization Beyond.
Metacritic.
dude,
How did Perfect Dark have an 81? Perfect Dark Zero have 81 on Metacritic. That's surprising.
oh no, that's maybe it's because people were like, "This is the only game I got."
Hey, you gotta get a
Basically,
rating, but apparently. Oh yeah, Watch Dogs is actually going to come out on the Wii U, just like 4 months afterwards.
Yep.
After everybody else's.
as a Wii U
Yeah.
owner,
Wii U wants.
as a Wii U owner, I'm happy. But as a PC owner, I'm kind of like, God
Why you
damn
mad?
it! I wish I didn't have to choose.
You don't have to choose. It's called get the Wii U the PC version.
Yeah,
They've said the PC version is like the best version.
Yeah.
yeah. Don't.
So there is
pick
no
up
wait
the-
to. There's no reason to. Oh wait, unless your computer can't play it.
Yeah,
That'd be
I
the
guess.
only reason to wait.
But it's what was that
Apparently-
game that had the
apparently-
ridiculous PC requirements?
Mordor, Shadows of Mordor.
Shadows of Mordor.
is ridiculous.
Yeah, I'll look up
God.
those requirements while you guys talk about Watch Dogs.
Like- The, like you would not be able to play it.
no.
You probably won't be able to play it.
I probably
here's-
won't, nor do I want to.
Here's what the let me find.
Like I can play it, but even then I can't play it. Like I'm barely over. Well, I mean, not.
It's
depends on-
not well
like, might-
optimized.
It might depends on the game.
Okay,
Don't tell me
so
it hasn't come out yet, so we have no clue if it's well optimized or not.
yeah,
It's probably
but the
not.
minimum system requirements
Eh,
right now, your CPU has to be at least a i5
Mm-hmm.
2.6. Not
or my AMD. If you have AMD, you can have a Phenom X2
Yeah,
times
or, Phenom
Phenom.
2 X4.
Yeah, what exactly what I have.
Yeah,
For my CPU.
and
I'm
for,
gonna up recommended.
for the minimum. Oh, you want me to just do recommended for it?
Yeah, say what the recommended is for CPU.
Okay, the recommended for Intel is a Core i7 4-core 3.4 gigahertz processor, or an
Which is like-
FX 8350.
No, but the FX is $200. The i7 is like $300.
Yeah, it's still that's ridiculous. And then the recommended graphics card for NVIDIA is a GTX 670, or for an AMD it's a HD a Radeon 7970.
Which are both like $300.
Yeah, those are expensive graphics cards.
I have a 870, and that's
Christ.
$200,
8 gigabytes of RAM is recommended.
which is understandable.
Yeah.
I mean, like, who doesn't have 8 gigs of RAM? I have
And-
gigs of fucking RAM, and my PC's not even that powerful.
Take a guess at how much hard drive space it requires.
How much?
Well, it's two different ones. It requires two different
Okay,
settings.
so one setting I think it's just like it probably just end up being fucked if you
It's
didn't
probably
have,
just. I think it's what it is.
you don't
is,
get as many of the features. I think I was reading through
No.
it.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be the sounds like what they did with Titanfall. Just one's gonna be
It was like sounds and art assets and shit.
yeah, stuff that doesn't matter honestly.
Yeah. So stuff like that, but it's either, so the minimum is 25 gigabytes,
Uh-huh.
and then what's recommended is 40 gigabytes.
Oh, you can fuck right off the edge of my dick on that one.
Well, a lot of games are gonna start doing that though.
I know, I hate it.
Call of Duty did that. Titanfall did that. Now this game is
Yeah,
gonna
but
be
Call
doing
of
that.
Duty's a bad game, and Titanfall, you play that for a while, and then you uninstall it.
I haven't
Um,
installed it. I like Titanfall.
Technically, Call of Duty isn't a bad game. either.
Ghosts. I mean, it was just the same games.
I mean, it's not a bad game though.
It's just the same games, and I
Yeah.
think people just didn't care.
That's the sort of thing. Like
It's
Call
the
of Duty-
worst. It's
Poorly
the worst
made for
selling in a
PC.
while.
Poorly made for PC, anyways. Fuck it. Fuck that thing.
Bad out the.
Oh god, every Call of Duty game is poorly made for PC though.
That's
True.
true.
Modern
Except for
Warfare
Call of
2
Duty.
Ghost is like the worst
Oh, Call of
offender
Duty
I can
4
think
was-
of.
Perfect.
Call of Duty 4 is beautiful on PC. I love
Yeah.
that game. I still play it.
It's like they're taking
yeah.
it's like they're taking the piss. Like they're trying to see what they can get away with each time.
Well, I mean, they can get away with a lot because
They can get away with claiming
Basically-
to have advanced fish mechanics and then not even putting that in the game.
Yep. Even though
That was
even though I know
amazing.
games from the 90s that have better fish mechanics.
I don't think many games have fish mechanics. To be quite honest with you,
Hey man,
It is
Well,
no,
yeah,
it is literally fish
probably-
mechanics. This is fish mechanics. If player is in the water, fish swim away from player.x. Or player.x and player.y, whatever the fuck.
you wouldn't do player.x at all.
Player.xy is dude. I'm more used to working in 2D, so fuck off. Don't care.
You wouldn't use X, Y, Z.
I don't give a fucking. I don't give half a shit. I don't care.
Gotta be right.
Yeah.
Gotta be right with what we talk about, though.
I just loved like that how they played that up at an announcement at what was it, E3?
Yeah.
No, it was announced. Was it E3 or was it when the Xbox One announcement?
It was
wasn't.
both.
Oh,
Both.
maybe it was.
It was the Xbox One announcement.
Okay.
So yeah, they did an Xbox One announcement.
Yeah, and they're
No.
like, yeah, we got this. We got the fish mechanics.
New dog modes.
Hey, they swim away from you when you're in the water and stuff.
Oh
and I'm
my
like,
God.
oh, okay.
And in the trailer, the
I-
fish don't even do that. The
Yeah.
best thing.
The trailer, the fish don't do it, and I
You
was
actually-
like, oh,
The player,
maybe
the
they just
player
don't
view-
want to show that off.
The
Okay.
player
I
view
don't wanna
just
talk
clicks
about it
through
again.
the fish, which is the greatest.
Also, I'll be right
fucking
back.
thing.
Be right back.
Okay. Yeah, that's a bit.
It's
Ugh.
it's stupid. This is what
Yeah,
this is
people
what,
like-
this kills the game industry.
No, you know what kills the game industry?
But
Tekken Tag Tournament 2. Getting into EVO 2014
I think
is what killed the game.
I think we should just like name this episode "This Kills the Game Industry" and just start talking about stuff that is just terrible.
Or you can just name it Games That Make Azrael Angry, because that's what the first 30 minutes of the shit's been anyway.
Basically,
And, like,
because nothing.
Fucking Injustice is here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nothing has happened this week. I don't.
now,
Cancer happened.
I mean, people were freaking out about Watch Dogs lying to them slightly.
About what?
That was about the
They cha-
graphics.
It was,
updates, right?
yeah. There's some things that they said were going to be there, like this dynamic lighting system and shit that just weren't.
Oh, Ultimate Warrior died this week.
Ultimate
Oh.
Warrior.
Ultimate Warrior died?
Yeah.
All right, I mean, I guess we should talk about that.
Jesus.
What did he die of?
We don't know. He just collapsed, and he's dead.
Ah.
Oh, man. Now Vince McMahon needs to have a match with God again.
Well, the weird thing was though, he was at Raw. He was just at Raw, and then it's like dead.
Oh my
That's-
God, you know what would be awesome?
What?
If now McMahon rolls out in there and instead of God, he has a match against the ghost of the Ultimate.
That'll be the scummiest thing of all time.
That'd be
That'll
the
the
greatest,
most-
most disrespectful thing ever done on television, and I would
Well,
actually
you know, I
watch
think
it.
wasn't there a moment? Wasn't there like a rift between them two, or between like a lot of those people in Vince McMahon for a while?
There had to be. There's no,
So what?
Vince McMahon wasn't a very fair person to work with.
Oh.
So,
Man, that would be awful if he did that. I could imagine. I'm probably sure most of the people just like most of the wrestlers just like leave at that point.
Vince,
Yeah,
Vince
I mean-
McMahon fights the devil for the Ultimate Warrior's soul.
Oh
well,
Jesus!
dude, I mean,
It
I
was
don't
the-
see how he can step it up after he fought God, but I think that fighting one of your dead
Well-
ex-wrestlers' ghost would be...
No, here's the
pretty-
best thing. At the end of it, Vince McMahon's like, he's
The
the devil.
Undertaker
He
shows up.
meets the devil, and he's like, now give me the Ultimate Warrior's soul. The devil takes off his mask, it's an Ultimate Warrior lookalike.
Oh my
Who
God.
do you think
No.
was the devil all along, McMahon?
Oh, God. It's still not as bad as the storyline that he wanted to do where he was going to bang his daughter. So,
If we're gonna go disrespectful of the dead on this one, we're going to go full fucking ham.
Well, you know what? It would have actually when Paul Heyman, sorry, Paul Heyman's still alive. Paul Bearer died. They did an arc with him,
I do remember
his
that.
ashes. So
His-
I mean,
His family was like, yeah, he wanted us to do this, though.
I know, but still,
The
I mean, it's
fuck?
still kind of like. I mean, he was very dedicated. The guy was very
He was
dedicated.
very dedicated. He wanted it done. So,
just-
that's
It's
not...
not like
That
I mean,
sounds
those people
terrible.
really do care about what they do care about wrestling a lot.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's still, I still would be like, even if I was like Vince McMahon, I'd be like, maybe we shouldn't do it.
Yeah. No, Vince McMahon doesn't have a filter.
Oh, I'm sorry, not Vince McMahon. If I was somebody else in charge,
Yeah.
if I was anybody else,
all I
Vince
know
McMahon,
about
obviously,
wrestling, I get from watching Two Best Friends. So I don't.
There's some stuff that they never talk about that's like way worse. Like a storyline where it's Vince McMahon wanting to bang his daughter.
How about the fucking goddamn necrophilia storyline that Vince McMahon loved?
Oh yeah.
And everybody else was like, dude, this is like the worst thing ever.
Yeah, please.
Welcome to the non-content podcast.
Yeah,
We're supposed to be
necrophilia.
talking about games, and now we're talking about this, and I'm horribly.
This is what
horribly
non-content
disturbed.
is.
Okay, honestly, we never talk about games, so we can like.
Okay,
That's true.
WWE 2K14. So Vince McMahon comes out into the ring in that game, and oh my God, I have so many disrespectful things he could do.
He brings the Ultimate Warrior back to life and then fucks his wife.
What if when Eddie Guerrero died, like he came out to the ring and fought someone that's just like a drug dealer wrestler?
Oh my God.
because Eddie Guerrero, history of drugs.
Yeah.
It's not even a drug
Well, I mean, they
dealer
basically
wrestler.
did
It's
do that.
It's just a drug dealer they found on the streets.
Oh yeah.
You killed Eddie.
Who?
Who you thought about it? I mean,
Man,
they
you
kind
wanna
of did do
Brooks?
that. They did kind of do that after his death.
All I remember was them doing a quick memorial.
No, they kept mentioning him all the fucking time.
Oh,
Exploitation, that's what they called it. It was just so.
that's gross.
It was pretty bad.
That's
Little
disgusting.
bit gross.
It was bad.
That's real bad.
It was actually pretty offensive.
Yeah, I mean, I've honestly been surprised by like how offensive the WWE can get, and it's like no one stops them. Like it's always fine.
Oh my
No,
God.
I mean, nobody's gonna say anything against Vince.
Yeah, dude, I really want to know who came up with the idea of having a custody match where you just have custody papers hanging from a string. And
Everything goes through Vince. So it was Vince.
I know. It's just I hope someone else had to have thought of that and wrote it and then given it to him. And then he was like, "Yeah, this is my dream here."
Actually, that's funny. I'm looking at what was the worst of the promotional tactics by the WWE. Exploitation is number 1. Continuing over the edge after Owen Hart's death. I did not know they did that.
Yeah,
Wow.
I didn't realize they did that. Fritz von Erich's fake heart attack. Of course, that was WCW, so that doesn't technically go on WWE. Man. Oh yeah, anti-bully campaign while bullying JR. I remember that.
I do remember that.
They're so bad with the anti-bullying. It's like it's so bad.
That's another thing you should start watching.
9/11 comment. What was the 9/11 comment?
Wait, they were talking about
No,
9/11?
When that they had that giant dude, the really like 7 foot tall dude, during like a kind of heated 9/11-y moment, and there was something they said to him. I can't remember. There was like pretty pretty offensive.
God.
Pretty fucking towel head-y.
Wow.
Wow, dude. Like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, the Iraqi sympathizer thing.
Yeah, that was bad.
That killed that guy's career. That's a sad thing about it.
Yeah.
That's like what is the guy supposed to do? Your boss who is basically made it to WWE, the pinnacle of your career is ever gonna get. And now they're telling you to fucking play as a terrorist.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
And I like how they put it down. They didn't even put it as like Al-Qaeda sympathizer or like anything like that. It was Iraqi sympathizer. And everyone's like, so he sympathizes with people who just happen to live in a country?
Apparently.
Wait,
See,
there was
this is why I
another
don't
terrorist
like,
angle?
This is why I don't like
They're
the culture.
remember when the London bombing happened?
Yeah.
Of course they did an angle on that.
No.
They did, and it was offensive as shit. Like, this is why I don't like the whole culture that's arisen around the fucking WWE, because they're offensive as shit, and people eat that up. These are people that vote, and they are eating this shit up.
People generally get really pissed off. Like, the people who actually do care about wrestling actually generally do get really pissed off when they do this type of shit, though.
But still, lowest common denominator
like
of the thing.
Actually, it's kind of... The WWE is kind of not liked by,
Actual
the wrestling community.
well, there's wrestling and then there's WWE.
Well, no, I mean, like, the wrestling...
The pro wrestling community.
Yeah,
Like the ones who do the same type of wrestling as them are still like,
the IWC. They're called the IWC. They do not like... They aren't really a lot of fans of what the WWE does a lot of times.
It's...
Like, they're pretty... the WWE and, like, the people who've been there forever, you know, the people who, like, are going to stay no matter what.
Yeah.
Those are the people who, like, get upset, but it's like, they're never going to leave.
Wow.
They don't have to care. So it's like, we know you'll never leave. There's nowhere else for you to go.
Remember,
you
you're
need
here
us.
forever.
Okay, so here's what I like to put down what the WWE is to me, pretty much. In one episode...
They said Mickey James was fat?
Mickey James?
She's not fat.
Mickey James is not fat.
She's fucking hot.
Yeah.
There was a Mickey James is fat angle.
How? Mickey James was hot as shit. She was ripped too. She was like starting a six-pack.
Apparently, that was one of the ones that really pissed people off, as well.
Yeah.
But she's not. She's not fat at all.
Yeah, she's not. She's honestly probably a little bit under normal weight.
Like, how the hell is Mickey James fat? If Mickey James is fat,
what was China? Was China just the Hulk, which she starred in a porno as She-Hulk?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I know of that through fucking Best Friends play. So yay.
Probably us too, because we've
mentioned that before. We should like never mention China again.
No, China porn is a thing though. So.
Did you look at it?
Yeah, it was real creepy. I laughed so hard because I just kept on skipping through it, and the entire time it's like you can tell in the set they're like, China, you can't take off your clothes because she's just wearing this suit where it's just a full it's a full bodysuit kind of thing, no arms or legs, and it just has a pussy slot. And then they're just like, yeah, don't take this off.
Non-content
Please,
podcast. We're family friendly.
Family friendly as fuck.
Damn right.
Damn right. Damn right indeed.
And you know what's the most family friendly thing? What we're gonna do next week, where Nosvix is gonna be Fu from Samurai Champloo.
But he is food, basically.
Well, yeah, but now he's gonna have a picture of Fu. So that's that.
They're all terrible.
See, now I gotta look up more videos on Eddie-sploitation. Just like Eddie-sploitation was so bad.
Yeah, WWE expectations. Oh, okay. So I forgot I was gonna say what the WWE was to me. Okay, so in one episode, I remember when I was a kid, I watched this happen. At the beginning, someone talking about how the integrity of the WWE, how it's we're a serious company and we have integrity, blah blah blah. To some guy, John Cena, in shorts and sneakers without a shirt, sprinting back and forth across the ring and then waving his hand in front of his face before he punched somebody.
Yeah.
And then the next thing was a bra and panties match. Super serious, WWE.
Yeah, I remember. Well, I mean, honestly, the women wrestlers can't wrestle, so that's all they're there for, honestly.
Yeah. I can...
Except for like the two who can, but like...
Yeah, we don't need to start talking about the divas, because we went through those in a non-podcast thing. And
Did you hear about the stuff that happens on like Total Divas? We got the dildo talks and people shitting on themselves. It's like,
wait, what?
It's not even just like
no, please.
The thing is, it's not even just regular reality TV bullshit. It's just like just shit. It's like this is. It goes beyond just regular, It goes beyond.
Goes to insanity levels.
Yeah, it's just like I hate these people are legitimately the worst people of all time.
Yeah, I did.
Also, they're telling us stuff nobody needs to know about.
Yeah, for a
Don't
while.
need to know about your dildos.
For a
Don't need to
while,
know
I
about
didn't
those.
even I didn't even know about that show existing.
I haven't watched it, but I just like read. When I watch, I read what's called wrestling wrap up because I don't watch all the wrestling. Because
Oh yeah, fuck
Wrestling
that.
rap.
so the guy, what's his name, will sometimes review the Total Divas. I have no idea why. It's just like he's like, I hate this shit, but I can't stop watching it.
We should probably get off of wrestling after I say this one thing.
Alright.
That whole Vicky Guerrero thing was disgusting as shit too.
Yeah, let's make fun of a widow. You know why
Yeah,
not?
that's what the
Time to
entire.
make fun of a grieving widow. Fuck yeah.
Also, they had her just be in a wheelchair. I think
Because
she,
of
like,
reasons.
yeah, she was just in a wheelchair, and then just they gave up on that gag one day, and then yeah,
Was it her? They usually like push people off wheelchairs off of stuff.
Oh my
oh, they
god.
probably did that to her.
They
once.
do that happens so often. It's common saying. It's like if you're
It's
in a
usually
wheelchair,
into a coffin
you will
or something.
get thrown off of something if you're in a wheelchair.
Yeah,
Oh my
we're
god.
gonna.
Dude.
I love there's a thing that's like we're gonna have ourselves an outside the ring match in the garage. Ambulance matches.
Let's. Oh my
Basically.
god. So
And
how
that's
about
what's wrong with
that
the different
Borderlands prequel sequel? How about that?
That might be. Who knows? I mean, I'll probably play it.
Yeah. I never
Apparently,
played
isn't it, like,
Borderlands 2.
apparently the only reason it's not a DLC is because they ran out of memory. That's fucking
No.
amazing.
What? It's not made by the same people. It's not made by Gearbox.
Yeah, but
Ooh,
It's
maybe
not.
won't be
It was
glitchy.
never going to. It wasn't ever going to be a DLC.
there was going to be
Maybe
a
it'll
moon-based.
work.
There was going to be a moon-based DLC, and that's what became this game apparently.
No, they were saying they've been working on the game since before they started on the DLC.
Really? And that means
Yeah.
that whatever they were going to do with the moon
They were-
base is yet to come. That's kind
Nothing.
of cool.
They were never going to do anything with that.
At the end
Were
of
they-
Tiny Tina. At the end of Tiny Tina.
I know, but they had started. They had started the pre-sequel before they did the moon base. Before they did the Tiny Tina DLC.
So that
Yeah.
means the moon base
So they
thing
were
is still
never-
coming.
they were-
That's-
Also,
No, they're not doing any more DLC for Borderlands 2.
or the moon base is going to be in Borderlands 3.
No, it's just going to be in the pre-sequel. That was always the plan.
But the pre-sequel happens before the game. What the fuck, then?
They're never going back. Just accept it.
No, damn it! I need
Yeah.
closure.
Just
I
accept
need
it.
closure.
There is no.
it's fine. It's fine. Just
I need closure, damn it.
They were never going to do anything like that.
yeah, like I said, with it not being made by Gearbox, maybe it'll work on launch.
That's funny.
Well, I mean, it's made by 2K. Somebody at 2K. 2K what? What's
Oh,
2K?
2K Australia.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, they said they do have people from Gearbox who are helping them out.
All the enemies are going to be koala bears.
They have like
I-
they have the writer and I think some like designers.
The fact that you can play as a claptrap has me worried because there's
The
easy-
trap, not just any claptrap, the claptrap,
as
the
in,
one and only,
as in the one from the first game.
and the second game.
Yeah.
Why the fuck is he working with Hyperion? What the fuck's going
That's
on with that?
well, he works at he technically works at for Hyperion all throughout the first game.
Yeah, but like,
He's
That's-
made by Hyperion. Remember?
yeah, I know he's made by
So-
Hyperion, but like, that's weird.
He's not the, but I'm pretty sure he's not like the exact. Because remember at the very end of the first game
Very
in
into
the
first
DLC.
game, he
In the DLC, when he
gets
goes
possessed. Yeah.
evil, no, he just goes evil, and then they delete his memory.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty sure, thinking they're gonna explain why he went from have his memory deleted to being in the ice place.
All right. Then.
Because they don't really ever explain why he's there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's
here's
kind of that's kind of other interesting thing about the new game. There's actually going to be character story arcs.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
that actually might give me a reason to actually
So-
play through that game other than to dick
And-
about with friends. I mean, like
Okay,
I beat
yeah,
it.
I
I
mean-
beat it as Gage, and now I'm like, okay, then now what? What am I gonna do now?
Yeah, that was the thing. I never liked any of the characters in.
Yeah,
In,
I liked
Borderlands,
Gage,
they're all
and
kind
that's
of
about
boring.
it.
Well, they
she
never do
was,
anything
like-
with them. That's why.
Yeah. Exactly.
They-
There's
maybe
never any
they actually-
development.
But yeah, now they're actually gonna do something with the characters.
Yeah, like
So
the
pretty dope,
characters,
then.
the characters have never been likable. Like occasionally you'd get a character like they're funny or they're just fun to play as, but you never cared about them as a character.
Mordecai, motherfucker,
Mordecai, I didn't care about until I couldn't play him anymore because he was the lovable drunk.
Also, but the bird.
Also the bird. Like
Bloodwing.
all the characters in Borderlands 1, they had almost zero personality outside of very few lines.
Well, basically, they're playing as a Dragonborn. It's like playing as a Oblivion or an
Yeah.
Elder Scrolls character.
Which is why I prefer Fallout to Elder Scrolls. Because you play as the courier and he's a smartass, and then you play as the lone wanderer and he's a little bitch baby who doesn't know the fucking world.
That's just how you play him as.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's actually what majority of the lone wanderers things are pretty naive as shit. Like there are ones that are very badass, very
Which
snarky.
game?
That's just basically he doesn't
Fallout
know.
3.
He's just seeing something for the very first time.
Okay.
Let's be naive and more. You've never seen something before.
I was gonna say, are you talking about Fallout 2? Because the Lone Wanderer in Fallout 2
that's
was
the chosen
not.
one, dude. That's the chosen one.
Yeah, that's a chosen one.
Or fuck, what was the other game they called him the Wanderer in then?
The Fallout
I don't think
Fallout
any-
1 was the Vault Dweller.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
like
Vault
one
Dweller was- I was
guy,
thinking of
one
my-
guy called him Wanderer, but like that was never brought up again.
Okay, yeah, I was.
Dave, the Vault Dweller, chosen one, the Lone Wanderer, and then the Courier.
Yeah, I was getting
The courier was fucking radical. Like
What? He doesn't have a character. I mean, the only character really we have from the Courier is that he came from California or somewhere in the West, and he went to that one village. That's it.
he does
That's
have
his
he
entire
does have,
backstory.
he has characterization in
in the new DLC.
the
But
new
that's it,
DLC,
like,
and also look at the majority
But
of
it's not-
look at the majority of the things you could make him say. Yeah, and there is personality there. Like he does have a personality. He is world weary. Unless you purposely make him a
What?
naive
Where'd you get that
asshole,
from?
then he is world
Wait,
weary.
where do you get that he's world weary?
Like he knows.
Wait.
Like when someone comes up to you and they're like, hey man, you have to help me. My dog is hit by a car. Or something. Like I'm just making that up off the top of my fucking head. Okay, that's not an actual quest yet. I
never
wish
got
it
that
was,
he was
though.
world weary at all. Though I mean, there is
and then
Jimmy Fallon.
there's always at least 3 options that basically say, yeah, fucking right, or yeah, okay, pay me first. There's like one option.
Well, that's like every.
There's one option.
That's kind of
where
like
it's
every. That's like every game.
No.
That's
That
like
same
saying
quest was in Fallout 3. Yeah, the oh my god, is the dog all right? Would be like the majority of the fucking options.
No, most of the options are usually give me money and I'll help you. I'm not going to help you. Or is your dog all right? I'll come help you.
Yeah, those are there's generally evil
Fallout-
or ads. It's usually asshole or good.
The evil
Or-
lone wanderer
or
wasn't
just-
as evil as courier, and good courier isn't as messianic as lone
Yeah, he
wanderer.
is.
Good guy. He's not. He's
Yes,
fucking
he
not.
is.
He's fucking not.
I'm not
We'll
going to
play through that
argue
shit
this
again.
because there isn't any like real character development here with these characters.
That's what
So
I'm saying. There is no character
There's
for.
an implied character.
No,
There's an implied
okay.
character.
Once again, so straw poll again.
yeah, dude, let's just start making a straw poll every time there's any slight disagreement.
I mean, I'm always right every time we have a disagreement. So
No,
I mean, we
you're
don't really
fucking no. You've been right. Like 3 out of 5
90%
times.
of the time.
3 out of 5 times. That's
Usually, when you're
60%.
you're arguing with one of us against the other one, though. So do you get to count that as right, or do you get to count that as both right? Because
And also,
if you count it
usually-
like that,
I mean, usually you just forget about everything, and then you're like, just make
No,
shit
because
up.
I played both Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3 recently. Okay, I know the fuck
I
I'm
have-
talking about.
I have Fallout New Vegas installed on my computer. I own Fallout 3. I played hundreds of hours on it on the PC and 360 version.
yeah,
I know just about every single quest line in the game by heart.
What you do?
my favorite part.
That is
of
my
Fallout
favorite game. That is
Vegas.
one of my favorite games of all time.
3 or New Vegas.
New Vegas. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of 3. I mean, I've played it a lot,
New
but
Vegas
it's
Yeah,
is
like,
better
I'm
game.
the opposite way with it.
yeah. Remember we had that discussion before.
Yeah, I just like the
yeah.
feel of the world more, and
I love the
Fallout
Mojave
3
Wasteland.
Fallout 3 had better exploration, but Fallout New Vegas was written better and it had better weapon diversity.
I think Fallout 3 actually had better weapon diversity.
There was
Yeah,
like,
so-
there was like,
Because you don't,
there
because you
was
don't,
one and a half.
because you don't.
There's 1.5 shotguns and like.
Well, I mean, just by base, because you don't get a lot of different weapons in Fallout New Vegas. It's basically small weapons. That's it.
Yeah.
Well, like
It's
They're all a lot of the
Fallout
weapons. A lot of the
3
weapons are the exact
like
same.
like this is
Just
what I mean by
upgraded
weapon
and
diversity. This is what I mean by weapon diversity. Fallout 3, you had the combat shotgun and the sawed-off shotgun. That was it. Fallout New Vegas, you've got the combat shotgun, the sawed-off shotgun. You've also got the hunting shotgun, the double-barreled shotgun, the single-shot shotgun, and like
But
two other
all the
shotguns
weapons
that I
were the
don't
exact
fucking
same.
remember.
Yeah,
All the
thing
weapons
is-
were redundant. A lot
yeah,
of them
it
were
was just different damage values.
I
And
like,
almost
I
the
don't
exact
care if
same
I
model.
don't care if it feels fucking redundant. I like the choice.
And also, you didn't get the guns. You didn't get that many different guns. You always end up with a cowboy repeater of the game. Then you go to the hunting rifle, or you get the assault rifle, and that's basically
Or you
I
get
never
the
had
unique,
cowboy repeater.
You get
unique version of it.
The unique version of the cowboy repeater is so good.
the Rat Slayer.
Yeah, or not the Rat Slayer, the one that you have to jack off of the dude. Like you have to steal
That
it off of one of the guys that are
The
yeah. The one that
off the,
Ranger has. The one the Ranger has.
No,
That-
not Ranger. First Recon.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
You have to steal it off of him. Such a good gun.
I
love
think
Or
it.
that was.
I
But yeah, you
I
didn't get because
I don't believe that they're like. I don't know if maybe it's just how I played, but fucking, I went out of my way to find like unique weapons. Like if I saw a weapon I liked, I'd steal that shit. Like I went the complete. I didn't go to prim until I was already like halfway to fucking level cap.
Oh, please. I mean, that's what everyone does. It's.
I know, but it's I went
did that
out
with
of my
Hat.
way
you
to
level up way
find.
too fast. You level up way too fast. That's
Like,
the one problem.
I killed the guy in Fallout 3. I killed the sheriff because I wanted his hat. So,
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
just how you do
stealing,
it.
but yeah, they were just like because the thing with Fallout New Vegas is you don't get laser weapons.
too much until you get to like.
I never
No.
liked.
So you
I
get
never
to-
liked laser weapons
So then
anyway,
you only
so it wasn't that big
so
of a
then
deal
you
for me.
only basically just have the guns and the good ones the guns you want and the guns you don't want are so the divide is so big between like the great guns and the ones you don't want and you get them so
Oh, yeah.
easily. So you just
Lucky-
like don't even
Like Lucky the
Doesn't
revolver.
matter.
You go into Prim, pick that lock, get lucky, and then you're never using another revolver so long as you live.
Oh yeah.
or you
no.
just or you get this gun, that gun.
Oh, that gun.
You know, the
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know that one. I don't know.
The,
I never really enjoyed that one just because its raw damage output was less than Lucky. I don't know.
but lucky
can't-
to have like 100
But And also the
Did they
ammo
have-
was rarer. The ammo for that gun
No,
is
but Lucky,
rarer than Lucky's.
but Lucky you needed 100 lockpick to get, which
Yeah.
is stupid.
That's a high cap to get to because you're
You
supposed to
never-
go to prim pretty early.
Yeah,
So
I
You're
think
gonna
that
have-
might just be the point of where, like I said, I never went to Prim until I basically had 100 lockpick, and then I just
but like,
used it. Then I just
you would
used
never
it.
need.
Then I just used the
The problem is you
lockpick.
never.
I used the lockpick magazine, and I had it.
But I mean, well, you can only use a magazine for one, so it only goes up 10.
Exactly. I had
Yeah.
I had 90 lockpicking
Keeping it
before I went
90
to Prim.
yeah,
More than 90 lockpick is so useless.
Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
it's-
Honestly,
it's that's a long way to put.
like
points
Lucky
in.
is one of the most powerful. Is like I think the second most powerful pistol.
Like,
but
it got to the point. Like,
Still
you
not
know,
the most powerful. Like
you know the
so many guns
DLC
are going to get easier.
Yeah, you know the DLCs where they take your weapons away? I got there and they took away my guns and I'm just like, shit. Now I have to learn how to actually play. Like when you're playing Dead Money and
Dude, I did not like Dead Money. That game,
Aw.
that one took so long, and
I
it was
really-
just
Really?
I didn't feel like
I got through
playing
that really-
any of it.
Dead Money
I
is
could- that
easier.
one got- I
Dead
got
Money,
really through.
like here's how you play Dead Money. You make sure you have a really high sneak skill and a really high melee skill, because that police pistol
Yeah.
they give you is
All I
absolute
did,
shit.
I actually didn't sneak at all. I just ran through it.
I ran
If you
through it,
don't-
and
'cause
shot people too sometimes.
They don't actually run at you.
Yeah, they
So
do.
you just run.
You do.
Not
I
the,
st- I
They
stealthed
fucking
it.
sprint
They
at
hop.
you.
They
I was
hop,
a,
but
I
they
was
don't.
a stealth
I was
small
way
guns
faster than them.
character, so like I could stealth really well. But if I got caught, like that little shitty police gun they give you, it is like so terrible. Like if you got caught, you may as well just hit quick load.
The
Yeah, I was just bored the
pistol was
entire
pretty-
time I was playing through
The
that.
police pistol is actually pretty powerful for a gun. It's
Do you
one of the more
remember-
powerful guns.
Do you remember when you used if you used the 10mm pistol that they give you for like I think it's a pre-order bonus or
Oh
some
yeah,
kind of bonus?
I have that.
Yeah.
already
Okay.
dropped it.
The one
Already
that gives
dropped
you.
it.
Yeah, the one that they give you at the beginning of the game. If you use that before they patched it a while ago,
Yeah,
if you
was
used it at all,
stupid
like equipped it, it wiped your saves.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
It would crash your game and wipe your saves.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it was stupid overpowered though.
I never actually used
having
it.
like
Because it didn't get
being
ammo.
Yeah, yeah, like it was like one of those guns like you save for a rainy day, and then,
I never used it.
I just never used it.
I used it. My first save ever. I went straight to Prim, which was a mistake, and I was like just getting buttery because I completely ran out of ammo for everything but the 10mm pistol, and I ran out of ammo for everything while doing it. But the gun,
nice.
the gun's very powerful for when you have it. And it does stop being very good very quickly. Like,
It's a fucking 10mm pistol. So yeah.
Yeah.
I remember, dude, that game. I spent too many hours playing all those games. To be honest.
You can't be a Let's Player and play that game, otherwise you don't have room
You know,
to
there's no
record anything else.
RPGs aren't really, I think,
Let's playable.
Yeah.
Some of them are.
The people
Some
who
of
have
them are.
like 200 and something episodes of Skyrim up and shit.
Skyrim
I'm on
used to be a
episode
pretty good
263.
bandwagon. Skyrim used to be a good bandwagon, but then everyone started doing it.
I never watched Skyrim videos. I never got that. That's so stupid.
Yeah.
I
think the only time I ever watched Skyrim videos when the first game came out.
Playing fucking card games, but hey, it works for people.
Well, how do you not understand people playing card games?
No, like what? Let's playing cards games.
Oh, let's playing cards game.
Yeah.
Oh, you'd be like people playing
let's
like Hearthstone or people
Magic the
watching.
Gathering online or Let's Playing Hearthstone. I never got the.
Well,
thing
that's
going
kind of
on
like
that.
it's similar to sort of watching like League of Legends.
Yeah, Hearthstone.
Or
it's
fighting.
for
It's-
pure skill. You're
Yeah,
watching for skill.
it's competitive.
Maybe there's a
People
bit
watch-
like you're watching a bit because this guy has a good personality, but
Yeah.
it's basically
Mostly just like you're just trying to see what they do or their moves, like practice basically, or training.
Yeah.
It's less playing, more just tutorial.
I suppose.
Might be a better way to say it.
I suppose you could make that excuse. All right, it's been about an hour. We're at our halfway point, everyone. This is Withering Heights by Edelweiss, and we will be back. Dude, it's fucking German, and they're a band
No,
in
I'm
fucking
not.
Michigan. Okay, so like,
I don't care about.
doesn't matter.
I'm not talking about otherwise. I'm not laughing at that. But even I know it's German. I'm not.
Either way,
Really?
either way. I
I'm-
don't know
I'm
if I
reading this
pronounced
thing.
it correctly, but at least I remembered the name this week. So we'll be back
Yay.
in like maybe.
Edelweiss.
We'll be back in 5 minutes, and we'll see you then. we
Yeah, she's
are
lesbian.
back. We are back.
Ooh. Oh, and it got worse. It got worse with Eddie Guerrero.
Oh no. Back to
Literally,
the
they had
WWE cast.
they had
Oh
Mark
god.
Henry to feud, and Mark Henry told Chavo Guerrero, who was Eddie's nephew, "I spit on the Guerrero name. I spit on you. If Uncle Eddie were alive, I spit on him too."
Jesus Christ.
And then Chavo Guerrero turned into a villain.
Because that's healthy. Because that's just healthy.
Well,
I mean, oh no. Now maybe you could just say, "Oh, everybody went off script," but the fact that nobody got in trouble for this,
yeah.
and then Vicky Guerrero turns villain. Because let's make the grieving widow a villain to get booed by everybody.
Do you remember that Kane and Lita storyline?
The rape one,
Yeah.
and this them with the rape closet.
Yeah, it's something. It pretty much comes down to something like
Rape
Lita's
closet.
fucking him, so
Rape
that
He has a rape closet. Like Kane has a rape closet in like storyline.
Wait. Oh yeah.
The
But yeah,
rape.
the storyline is like Lita has sex with Kane, so he won't kill her boyfriend. That's rape. I don't care who you are. This is rape. And then there's the storyline where there's a stipulation that the winner of SummerSlam marries Lita.
You can't
What?
push rape for SummerSlam.
But you obviously can. 'Cause
Apparently
they
so. Oh god.
Did. Oh yeah,
Can
and
we
then the
just get
Vince
back-
McMahon dying thing.
Can we get back
Yeah.
to
That
the
was
manga
amazing.
portion of this thing? I can't believe I'm saying this, but at least that's something
You're
I can
everything, so
talk
we can't
about that
talk
doesn't make
anything.
me feel uncomfortable.
What we can get towards is other disgusting practices right now. I was looking at YouTube videos, and I was just looking through some people. I was looking at people's most viewed videos and the ones they did the most series for. You want to guess how many videos for Happy Wheels Uber Haxer Nova has done?
How many?
198.
Jesus fuck.
And they all have enough views to be making him bunches of money.
Maybe I should start doing Happy Wheels. Fuck.
No, it's way too late.
Damn.
You're
Yeah, you're way too late.
Years too late.
Damn it.
Started.
Yeah, you're like
You're
yeah,
two
you're
years too
about
late.
3. Yeah, you're about 2-3 years later.
Yeah, at the very least. He also has a video that has 6.9 million views of him screaming about wool. It's 1 minute and 3 seconds of him going, "Ah, you dyed the wool!" And it has almost 7 million views.
Yep.
I'm just gonna start crying now because I would love 6 million views just to yell at wool.
Exactly. Just start screaming. Just start screaming in all your videos.
Well, yeah, if you just face cam and start screaming and playing scary games.
Oh my god! I mean,
my first
admittedly, I did face cam for like one video. That's because people asked me to do it.
My
I was
first-
playing Outlast.
Yeah, my
and they're
first
like,
Let's
"You
Play
do face
with a
cam."
face
I'm like,
cam
"Oh,
was
that'd be
Outlast. And no one fucking
I didn't
watched
start
it.
out.
It was
Well, people were watching mine. I just freaking the fuck out a little bit. And I don't wanna
Outlast
sit.
kind of gets boring after a few
Well,
hours.
it was the first part, and I don't
The
play.
first
I
part's
don't.
terrifying.
Yeah, I don't
It
really
is,
like
and
playing
then
horror
it just
games
gets
that much.
old. You stop
It gets
being
annoying.
you stop being
Okay.
you stop being scared. You start getting angry, like that Chris Walker dude,
What?
the guy who rips your head off in one hit. Like it
Yeah.
got to the
Okay.
point
Well-
where I'd started up, just talking to him as if he was actually there. Like fuck you, Chris, go fuck yourself.
Well, actually, what happened with my playthrough is I had a glitch, and it was the when you get captured, and you get put in the rooms, like the place where you're supposed to go out just didn't show up, so I couldn't leave. So I
Oh,
was
so
like,
you
oh.
so you were stuck strapped to the chair with half your fingers missing.
Yep, just.
Oh
skip,
yeah.
and I
So you
quit.
remember that big dude that follows you around?
Yeah,
In
Chris.
the
Yeah.
beginning part? Yeah. So pretty much that. Like the big dude. Like that guy, he's just there the entire game and you don't care anymore. And like when he's going by, it's not like, "Oh, I'm so afraid anymore." It's like, just fucking go so I can get to the next part.
Like he starts
asshole.
being scary. He starts being like an old friend that he comes around your house every once in a while. He occasionally just drinks all your milk. He's
Yeah.
just annoying. He's not really scary.
That kind of sucks. Oh, so the beginning was really good though.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just never changes at all is the problem.
Like,
So
I think when they started bringing in ghosts and shit, like I started to think that they were running out of ideas. Because the wall rider isn't scary.
Oh, with actually, now I'm thinking about it, with horror game news, I actually got into contact with the developer of Nevermind a few days ago. Still happening. That game is still happening despite them not reaching their Kickstarter goals. So
maybe you should talk to them and get us a non-content review pack. How about that?
Right? I think it's a very, very alpha build right now, though.
Maybe you get an interview.
Shit, could you imagine? Like, we should do that. We should immediately 1 million views.
I mean, just to be able to talk to them, that'd be interesting.
Yeah, I would love to do that.
She'll reply to you pretty quick via email her. Yeah.
I'm now appointing one of our most racist, sexist members, according to one of our detractors, as our PR guy.
You mean you?
No,
yeah.
No, because I wasn't the one who had to cut out like 10 minutes of our last podcast because you said something sexist.
Dude, I want to like talk to her honestly. See if I want to know. Maybe we could get Zach to. We could talk to her.
Oh, I already have. It's over.
I'd need to talk to her because I'm kind of upset.
These goddamn these videos have a lot of views. I wish I could make it, dude. This video is just called Spam, and he has 2.3 mil views on it.
Jesus Christ.
It's like John. That's like higher than JonTron.
Yeah.
Who actually puts effort in his shit. People who put effort in their shit don't get that many views.
Pickaxe, 3 million views.
What is that? Dare I ask?
Golden Sword, 3.2 million views. These are all just Uber Haxer Nova videos.
Oh my god.
And you also can't tell what it is because it's a picture of I can't even tell what this is. Maybe I have no idea who this is. Maybe one of the characters from Good Burger laughing with a picture of whatever he's talking about photoshopped into it as a thumbnail.
What the hell?
Yeah.
What the hell? Doesn't have to do with anything.
So apparently Star Citizen has a public beta, public demo, whatever.
Check it out. I'm not going
to. God damn it! I've got a tab open. I've had this tab open for the last 2 weeks, sitting over the buy the $30 thingamajig, and I'm super tempted to just pull the fucking trigger on it. Super tempted.
I'm like not interested in Star Citizen in the slightest.
I'm a massive space sim. I have a massive space sim boner, so you know.
So am I. I just don't care about mass Star Citizen.
Yeah, that's. I like space sims a lot. I just don't really care too much about Star Citizen. You should also just say fuck it to building a new computer, buy an Oculus Rift dev kit, and then buy Star Citizen.
I can't do that virtual reality shit. Like I had to. I've mentioned this, right? They have Oculus Rift dev kits at my college, right? I've mentioned that.
Yeah.
I've tested one out. I've played quite a few games on the Oculus Rift. That shit, like I can't sit through 3D
Makes you
movies.
dizzy and gives you a headache?
I can't sit through 3D movies, because after maybe halfway through a 3D movie, I will be sick, and I'll have to drive home, and the only time I've ever come close to getting in a car accident is after sitting through a 3D movie. 3D movies kill.
Yeah, then you probably should have after you tried the Oculus Rift, didn't it?
Yeah, I mean, but the Oculus Rift, for me, who doesn't have problems with that at all. Like, I've never had any kind of, like, motion problems.
It's because I'm nearsighted, it fucks with my nearsightedness.
Yeah, well, but coming from me, I still had problems with it.
I'm nearsighted. I don't have a problem with it.
You're probably less than me, I don't know.
How long did you play with it for, Harrison?
I haven't played it, but
okay.
I mean, 3D things don't bother me.
Oh yeah, 3D things don't bother me. But like I played with the Oculus Rift Dev Kit, and I've said before, it's after like at least probably at the most 30 minutes, 45 minutes.
It's still more than
I had a kind of a headache. Yeah, I kind of had a headache, and I was dizzy pretty much.
I made it 15 minutes before I first started feeling dizzy. 30 minutes. I took off the headset and I tried to walk. I almost fell over. Oh
yeah, don't try to walk directly after taking off the headset. That's not going to end well for you.
Yeah.
Remember the Virtual Boy took me about 5 times before my eyes started burning?
Wait, what?
The Virtual Boy, 5 minutes before your eyes start burning.
Yeah, pretty much. Virtual Boy isn't good.
Dude,
So honest, we should do a Virtual Boy Let's Play.
oh,
the one
All the
game.
games that are on Virtual Boy.
Like what? Like the seven?
Exactly.
The 7 of them?
I remember playing I don't even know if this was on Virtual Boy, but I remember a fucking Power Rangers game.
Lol,
Then
what?
maybe-
I have never heard of a Virtual Boy Power Rangers game.
Maybe it
Yeah,
wasn't. It wasn't on Virtual Boy, I guess, but it was.
Well-
I played. It was just like a.
3D.
No, it was pretty much you strapped on something that was like the Virtual Boy and played with a controller.
Let me.
Well, there
I
were
can look
plenty of
this up,
Virtual
though.
Boy knockoffs back when the Virtual Boy everyone thought was a good idea.
I
Yeah,
don't think there was no point anybody thought the Virtual Boy was a good idea. Nintendo didn't think the Virtual Boy was a good idea.
Actually, Gundai.
You do realize
that's his
that
name,
wasn't
right?
the finished-
That was his name, right? Gundai Yokoi.
It wasn't done yet. The Virtual Boy
Yeah,
was
it
never
wasn't
finished.
finished. It wasn't finished. Gundai Yokoi was the only
So
one
no,
who
they
actually
didn't care
thought
about
it
it.
would have been good. So we could have had
Exactly,
we
but
could have
they-
had the Oculus Rift like in the fucking
We could have had a Virtual Boy if it was actually ever done.
yeah.
yeah.
Maybe. Who
Yeah.
knows?
Mhm.
We could have played Mario Clash that much better.
Let's see. Virtual Boy games. I'm going to look. The
Super
release
Smash-
games
Super
are
There's like
Smash
Mario
Tetris,
Clash.
Super Smash Brothers Brawl on the Virtual
3D
Boy.
Tetris, Bomberman Panic, Galactic Pinball, Golf, Jack Bros.
Mario Tennis.
Yeah,
Excuse
but-
me.
I don't think you're getting the point here. We could play.
Uta no Yakata,
No.
Mario Clash, Mario Tennis, Nesters,
Look,
Bucky
you don't
Bowling,
understand.
Red Alarm, a
We could be
Gundam
playing
game.
Virtual Boy Wario Land right now.
Oh
There
my
was a
god, I would
turn-based
fucking kill for
Gundam
that.
game.
It exists. Go buy Virtual Boy.
A turn-based.
No.
Wait, a
Virtual Boy
turn-based
Oh, I would buy a
Gundam
Virtual
game?
Boy, but if I
Yes.
can't stand the Oculus Rift for
SD
15
Gundam
minutes,
Dimension War.
Oh my god, turn-based strategy Gundam. That's just stupid.
that is super
That,
stupid.
you know, I can kind of understand the idea for that.
On the Virtual Boy?
That's
Okay, no, exactly.
super
I mean,
stupid.
I understand the base idea. Between
Okay, yeah.
Waterworld. Oh yeah, remember
So-
the Waterworld?
Oh yeah,
game?
Waterworld.
Also-
Yes, they have water.
The worst.
Did it
the
have
worst,
water in it?
Yeah, the worst movie gets on the worst console.
Okay, it's not the
Speaking
worst
of,
movie.
Speaking of the Virtual Boy,
Whoa,
actually,
worst movie.
You speaking a lot of hyperbole.
You,
Like you say everything's the worst. Like everything.
the white guy thing.
as I say, Waterworld's not that bad, man.
It's not good.
white
It
guy.
It
wasn't
has
worth
a
the money.
goddamn. It has a goddamn attraction in whatever theme park.
Oh my god, I forgot about
Universal.
that. I forgot
Universal
about that.
Studios.
Universal's not even that far away from me. I completely forgot about that.
Where do you live at?
I live in Orlando, dude. Orlando, like fucking.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I know where Orlando is.
I'm just saying, like fucking. I can go to any theme park if I wasn't poor.
I remember I went to Busch Gardens one year. That was,
Yeah, Busch
that was
Gardens.
fun.
Busch Gardens okay, like for the first fucking half an hour until you've ridden all the rides. That's on a day where the lines aren't like super long.
No, I said I went there once, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
there's a different experience of going to a theme park more than once.
yeah.
I
don't do
honestly
that.
can't do it. Like I've fucking dragging like my little cousin and shit through Disneyland. I'm like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, that
But if
fucking
Disneyland
Disneyland.
once,
I
I
remember
like-
when I was a
I'm
kid.
not going again.
When I was a kid in England, right? Like I went on a holiday to Florida, and like they were like, "We're going to Disneyland," and I was like fucking hype as shit. And then I grew up, and then that same trip happened for my cousins, and I had to go along, and I was just like, "Oh, fucking Disneyland." And then like,
I remember
when
my-
you're a kid, Disneyland is hype as fuck, and then when you grow up, it's like,
Not really. Not really. I went there when I was like 9.
Most kids, it's pretty hype as fuck.
It was more like, this is just hot and there's nothing to do, and I hate everything.
You're just a very pessimistic little kid, dude.
No, that was when it started, man. That's when it started.
That is when it started.
when it's
Seriously.
Mickey, he became
We're
the man
bringing
he
you
is.
to the land of fun and adventure.
He
It's
became-
hot.
he
There isn't anything to
became-
do.
It was really boring. Like
He
it is
became the
really
man he
fucking
is
boring.
today when a guy in a Mickey Mouse suit took him behind the bathrooms and showed him Mickey Jr., the one-eyed snake.
I wouldn't be surprised if Mickey Jr., the one-eyed snake, was an actual character. So we should refrain from copyright.
Yeah, we get sued.
Disney,
Just
Disney buys ProCreate, all of a sudden we work for them as well.
Maker Studios teach. Oh wait, now I work for broadband. I don't work for Polaris. I was like, wait, I forgot who I worked for.
Oh my
Nice.
god!
I was like, wait. That was weird.
Look
That was
at you
kinda
with your
sad.
fancy network.
Oh yeah, you had a. We can't talk about that though. We
I
can't
don't
talk
think
about
we.
our story.
Yeah, we don't think we can. Ah, whatever.
I mean,
When,
no, I
when,
said we
when
can't.
I get enough views on my channel that I can sell out and be a whore just like Papa Benadna, then we'll
I
talk
never
about it.
sold out. I never
There's
sold out.
nothing ever to sell out there.
I know I never actually sold out because I never.
When you start
claimed the
off
beast.
as a shameless whore, you get to always be a shameless whore.
I don't
Once a
remember
whore,
any time
always
I've
a
ever.
whore. That's the rules
Just
of
like
the
your
streets.
mother.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
So-
you all should have like seen that coming. 'Cause
Yeah.
you walked into
yeah,
that.
we did. That's
Yeah.
why. That's why it's not neither funny nor offensive.
Well, I mean, you didn't see it coming
I
because
did.
you didn't react.
Because
Like, you didn't react, so you didn't see
I
it
didn't
coming.
have to react because fucking Zach.
I
did
make
it
the
for
rules,
me.
motherfuckers.
I am God.
Yeah.
The rules, my rules are not your rules.
So speaking of the Virtual Boy, you guys hate the Wii U as we established in the first episode. You guys
I don't
like
hate the Wii-
anything
whatever
like
episode
anything
Wii U.
that's Nintendo?
I don't hate the Wii U. I just don't think it was a good idea.
Yeah, I think
For example, a certain Nintendo Direct with a certain game that I would love to play because it's simply fucking ridiculous.
I don't know what you're talking about, actually,
Yeah, I don't know.
at all.
Are they
Ah.
making another Wonderful 101 game? Because they should.
No, it's
And I don't care.
It's Tamagotchi. That Tamagotchi one.
Oh my god.
I
mean
wanna
the
play
fucking,
it.
like-
I want to play it so badly.
Animal Crossing game?
No, it's literally The Sims, but Nintendo and on meth.
No, it's Animal Crossing. It's literally just Animal Crossing.
I guess it would be Animal Crossing now. I think. Still, I love Animal
Yeah.
Crossing and I want to play it just so like I can
Yeah,
say my
'cause
little
Animal Crossing
Nintendo
is so fucking
Tamagotchi
hardcore.
Watahu.
Animal Crossing is so fucking crazy. Like, really, dude?
The name of the fucking game is literally friendship.
You said this game was crazy. You're like, that game is so crazy. I can't wait to play it. Fucking
No, it
Animal
is crazy. Have you
Crossing.
seen the trailer? Have you seen the fucking trailer? All hail
Animal Crossing,
all
so
hail the
hardcore.
Virtual Boy. That is
I
fucking mental.
Animal Crossing is so hardcore, yo.
But-
Remember that nigga got stabbed in the fucking street?
legitimately, when you said Tamagotchi, I was thinking you were talking about Boko wa Tamagotchi ga Sukune. And I was like, they're making a game for this shit? What?
Only.
I have no idea what that
They
means.
call the
Manga.
Game, they call the game Friendship. They make it Animal Crossing, then add meth. And it is. Ah, God, I wish I could put it on stream, but then I'd have to break everything.
Okay.
Then you have
so
to actually do some effort.
here's why
Shots fired.
that shot's fired right there. Damn. But here's why I was surprised. I thought that fucking anime was gonna have a game. The genre is the only thing I can put this in is harem and comedy.
Oh, good God.
So I was like, they made a harem game?
10
10 out of 10 would play.
Is this not porn?
is this not
10
porn?
out of
Oh
10.
shit, they made a game for this?
Would
Never
They
mind.
did?
They've made it its O to V in.
I like they're like, oh wait, they actually did
Oh,
make
it's
a
not
game
called.
of that.
It's not called Tamagotchi. It's called Tamagotchi Life. So it's literally friendship
Okay.
life.
I'm gonna watch
Alright.
the trailer. I'll watch the trailer.
Yeah.
Hey,
But yeah, so
I'm gonna
Goddamn.
put it up on the stream. Hopefully, I don't
I'm
break
not watching
everything.
the
yeah. So okay, here well, tell me once the trailer's done. Actually.
It's not gonna
I'm
have.
watching-
It's not gonna have
Please.
sound. So it's like.
Oh, okay.
I said I'm watching Skyrim.
So the game, if you guys want, you guys should go buy a game from Namco Bandai Games. Yeah, for the PSP
Oh,
called
different they put in their shit.
yeah, because that's gonna be so good, a Bandai game on a fucking PSP. But if you want to play the Boko wa
Pico.
Tamagotchi,
Boku no Pico video game.
Boko no Pico video game,
Oh man! Oh god, this is the American trailer.
simulate
goddamn it.
homosexuality.
With
Okay.
kids.
Everyone that's hearing the
I'm
sound of my
watching the
voice,
trailer.
what's currently on the thing is the American trailer. It's got subtitles, so you're not missing anything. But
I'm watching it
watch
as well.
the European trailer. The European trailer goes balls to the fucking wall. And if you understand Japanese, what's the Japanese trailer? Because it's even wackier.
This game is so fucking crazy.
Yeah, fucking,
So fucking crazy.
Hang on, I haven't watched
So
the
fucking
I haven't watched the
crazy.
American Trailer.
Dude, this trailer, it's so fucking crazy.
There's a live action version of this too?
2
Guys.
minutes 10. All hail the virtual. Look at all the fucking random fucking shit. There's cavemen. Virtual boys are fighting over fucking. Look at all this shit.
Look, I don't think anyone's understanding what I'm saying here. Y'all caught up in your silly video games.
My God.
There is a harem that has made a light novel, an anime, 9 volumes of a light novel, a real novel, 2 mangas, and another anime and a game.
Congrats, I guess.
Fucking live action harem shit? Who makes this?
Japan? Japan makes it.
Wait, live action what?
The live action
Wait, sorry, my
harem,
brain-
apparently.
Yeah, live action harem game. Or not game, live action harem movie.
How does that work? Like, I'm serious. Like, how does that... What the fuck?
I
What the fuck?
I need to find out. I need to
I need
find
to
out
drink.
how to record
That
my
was-
2DS. Just so I could make
Really?
a Let's Play.
You have a 2DS.
Well, fucking,
You
I wasn't gonna
fucking
pay.
casual
Like I said,
scum.
3D hurts my eyes. Why would I pay the extra
Doesn't
$100
matter.
just for that shit?
Because you're playing the thing, like the kiddie
Well,
version.
because
of
the
3DS.
2DS is also like made of cardboard. So
I wouldn't call it made of cardboard because I've dropped it down 3 flights of stairs and it's perfectly fine.
Also, it's kind of uncomfortable.
yeah.
Really? I really like the shoulder buttons on it. I don't know.
I feel a
You got
lot
tiny
better when I use
hands.
it.
Dude, I have long ass fucking hands, dude. My fingers like fucking spiders.
I've used a 2DS, but I own a 3DS, and my 3DS is just way more enjoyable for use.
I don't know.
Even if I don't use the 3D, just more enjoyable.
Well, also, you know, at the time, I didn't have the money to get a fucking 3DS, so I was like, hey, $100 off? Fuck it.
Oh well, I got my 3DS for $50.
Oh, fuck you.
Damn right.
And man, you just gotta know.
That's really why I said
deals.
that. Yeah, one of my sweet mates was like, "Hey, dude, you want a 3DS?" I'm like, "Okay."
So you bummed it off a fucking roommate. That's fucking...
I didn't bum it. He just came in my room and was like,
He
"Hey, do
sold
you
it
want
to
this?"
you.
I'm like, it was kind of weird. I was like, okay.
I wanna let's play this game. Just so I can have a let's play series called My Little Nintendo Tomodachi Watahou.
I'm pretty sure that as soon as you put up that Nintendo footage, it's coming down anyway. So.
Yeah, I would never fuck with Nintendo footage. It's just not worth it. Even if it doesn't get taken down, it's just not worth the thought process.
It seems like they don't bother with handheld titles, just because
Yeah.
They don't, because like how many fucking Pokemon Let's Plays that you fucking see? All of them.
Well, they're still. Do you really want to? Here's the thing. They have said in the past they do not like Let's Plays. So why would you even just antagonize them like that?
And it's
Just
the
fuck
kind of
'em,
thing
that's
where,
why.
like, well, if you see how many Let's Plays of Pokemon are up, there's also a lot that have been taken down. So.
It's really you doing that is kind of giving us Let's Players a bad name.
Why?
Honestly,
Why'd
No,
you
it's
put a
because
hate on me, bro?
because we're trying to make it so people can respect us.
we aren't.
I
There's nothing
don't
respectable about this group.
I don't desire your respect. I just require your patronage. Don't care about anything else.
we want to be respected so they don't take all our videos down.
Oh yeah, I guess I'll be.
If they
down-
don't respect us, then they can call a copyright claim on every single one of our videos, and your channel's gone.
Being respected
Forever.
is overrated.
If you're not respected, then you don't exist.
Oh shit.
Do you think PewDiePie would just go up and if Nintendo told him not to put up a video, he would just do it anyways? Do you think
Nintendo has never said don't put up a video.
I mean, probably.
But no, he
They
wouldn't.
said they don't like it. They never said don't do it.
Yeah, they have.
They've said don't do
They
it.
have said that.
They've
Yeah.
legitimately just said don't do
They
it.
have taken down. They have tried to take down channels.
Well, if
They
they
put
want to
copyright claims on
take down the how many do I have? 59 parts of Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess on my channel, they can do it.
Well, they'll do copyright claims though. They can do copyright claims.
There's not a
And
single
once they do a copyright claim,
Not a single copyright claim, dude.
They-
I don't
it ain't worth the risk.
I
Yeah.
don't care. I don't care.
Also, I didn't know that Namco Bandai would publish a fucking visual novel.
What are you
Wait,
talking
they
about?
did?
They do it all the time. They have lots of visual novels.
That's
I mean, like,
gross.
yeah, they do. Actually, yeah,
You
they
know
do.
that?
They have that crossover
They're-
one. Well, like,
They have tons of visual
they have like
novels, dude.
They have like something
I don't
called,
really.
like, Namco Boyfriend or something.
I try to stay away from Namco when it's like when you get they have a game that I have to play sometimes though.
Yeah, that
Well,
happens.
they did Dark Souls. They published Dark Souls, which I always respect them for.
Yeah.
Of course, they did fucked it up, but still. Fucked up a lot of the translations, but whatever.
Okay, no
Yeah.
one
Can't get everything, I guess. Can't get everything, I guess.
And I mean Soul Calibur 4, I guess. Oh, Tales of Symphonia, maybe.
Tales of Symphonia.
And Tales of Vesperia. Okay.
I'm still kind of pissed off about them for not, putting the version on 360, the completed version.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
It's like, hey, this thing you paid for? Fuck you. You don't get the real version. You don't get the Spanish version of it. Because fuck you.
Because you're playing it on a filthy American
Fuck you.
console. Play it on the Japanese
And-
Master Console.
Dude,
Really?
you know
I know you're joking, but
how like tempted I've been to just import a bunch of fucking Japanese games and not give a fuck about not understanding them.
Or you can,
Like, so many games
learn
I
the
just wanna
language.
play.
Japanese isn't that hard.
Yeah,
what kind of
I'm
stupid
sorry,
bullshit are you
what?
smoking?
Japanese
Speaking
isn't
it-
that
dumbest thing
hard.
I have
Speaking
ever heard
it
in my
is
life.
easy. Reading it is hard. Just learn
Which
to
was what I'd be doing.
Becoming
Because-
fluent is hard.
Yeah,
It's not easy. It's not like you're going to become fluent in 5 months.
Never said
It's-
fluent.
yeah.
Never said fluent.
That's the point of learning a language
But
if you want to.
but to understand it and be able to like even if we're just doing it specifically for me to play imported games here.
I mean,
would
you don't.
need-
I mean,
months
I'm
of
not
work.
fluent in Spanish, but if someone yells at me in Spanish, I know that what they're fucking saying.
There's a difference between somebody yelling to you and you trying to play an entire video game.
And there's
knowing
also
what's happening.
a big difference between Spanish in English and Japanese in English.
They'll be-
Yeah.
Huge difference.
Doesn't matter. Fluency is not required. You can figure it out through context clues.
But you're not going to be able to know. There's
Well,
so
I
many
can
problems
figure
with
it out
everything
through
you're saying.
context clues without knowing any of what's said, though. So
I'm saying you
Yeah,
don't
there's
have to be
some-
fluent. You just have to know enough of the language. You don't
But
need
to
to
know
be
enough of the language
unless
is
you're
not
going
going
to
to be.
live in
It's not
Japan.
going to be like 2 days.
yeah, what I'm saying is like to know enough of the language to get at least the parts that would be necessary would be quite a bit of work.
Yes.
It'd take
It'd be a
less
long amount of
time to than to fucking become fluent in that shit.
Well, no
Well,
shit.
how do you? I mean, that's just like the basic of the word.
Yeah.
That's like saying it takes less time to become mastered. It takes less time to become okay with something than being excellent with it. Like, no fucking shit.
It's
Never
funny
know.
because you're overreacting.
It's Nino Kuni.
I like people to speak.
There's that. We should just play Nino
Oh.
Kuni.
Yeah, we should.
Oh my God.
Play 15 hours until it becomes good.
Yeah.
Someone actually, for gameplay footage, sent in Nino Kuni, and I was tempted to play it, but then I actually watched the footage. I would have to cut it so much because there's so much bullshit that's terrible in that game. And
Why would you have to cut it?
because
You know.
because literally there'd be no room for any other fucking video because it's literally almost
Oh,
an
just like-
hour
oh,
of
just take-
footage.
Just take like one piece of it, then figure
Yeah.
that out.
I
and
just
then-
take like 10 minutes of it.
Yeah, that's not what you're doing with every video.
Mostly,
playing throughout all
most
of
of them are like 10 minutes, 20 minutes at most, so I'm just letting them go.
Oh, all right.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, that's whatever.
Well, shit, it means
But yeah,
it means I have to download less video files and fuck it.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, 15 hours into Nino Kuni, and we can start having fun. Let's do this.
Start
Or
a,
I
Nino,
can
start
get
a
like,
Nino Kuni Let's Play. Don't start actually recording until you're 15 hours in.
yeah.
Base. I know
Well,
that
I
probably
mean-
good idea.
There's the whole, this final hallway gets fun after like 40 hours.
And then for like 5 minutes. For 5 minutes.
Yeah. So
Only
if I go through a full work week of time in this game,
I get 5 minutes of fun. About 30. Honestly, it's about 30 minutes of fun.
Fucking casuals.
The end.
Fucking casuals.
I mean, honestly, I guess so. At this point.
yeah, I guess I'm not not as hardcore as all those people that can play Final Hallway for 40 hours.
They're so sexy.
So good.
Bro,
So sexy playing.
Bro, do you even hallway? In hallway, bro?
I did for a while until I couldn't anymore. And I was
my
like,
friend had it,
playing.
and he like swore by the damn game. Swore by it. It's like, okay, keep talking about it, so I'm gonna play it. You know. I mean, I do like Final Fantasy, so let's see how it is.
Motherfucker lied to you, dude.
Hey, you guys know what I just realized? We've made it through almost an entire podcast with Harrison rattling a bag of crisps.
Yeah. Hold on.
What country are you from? We don't have crisp in America.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you over my civilization.
It's called fucking Skittles, you British Yankee faggot. I don't know.
He's also a Yankee. Going with that. Oh, I guess we can do our manga anime talk now.
Yeah, I've been.
Did we already do that?
You're only like, almost fucking 30 minutes late.
Yeah, we haven't done any of that yet. Let me look up that manga that we're reading.
Mikojo?
Mikukin. Not the manga I was reading, sorry. The anime we were watching.
Hey, let's talk about Welcome to NHK.
So, yeah, let's not talk about Welcome to NHK.
Shit.
Guys, it's really good. It's super depressing. If you have any issues with depression, don't read NHK. If you don't, all right, maybe read it a little bit.
Next week, Zach won't be here. He'll be crying in his shower to replace him.
Next week, the week after next week, I might not be here, though, because I might be driving across the United States.
Oh, shit, that means I have to replace you.
To go home.
Ah.
Yeah. But, yeah,
I thought you lived in Las Vegas. You only drive like 4 hours?
Yeah, it's only like 6 hours.
Oh, wait. Oh, well, I leave on like a Monday, so I won't even matter.
Yeah, I don't even know what day it is. But yeah,
I leave on Monday, so I'll be back.
Mika Kunin de Shinkoki, or in English, Engaged to the Unidentified. That shit's pretty hype. No, it's not hype. It's okay. It's good.
It's alright.
It's alright. It's a romantic comedy, supernatural. There's a manga of it. Don't bother. Just watch the anime.
Yeah.
Just watch the first 12. Oh, the manga's not even translated, actually. So.
Yeah, that's why we can't. That's why you shouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless you read Japanese, I guess.
Go speak your moon speak other places.
Exactly. But yeah, so the anime is 12 episodes long. We watched all 12. And that's where spoilers are going to go up to.
Yeah, we're going to spoil it, though? Are we going to?
We spoil every fucking...
Alright, so for the next part, I would suggest you just, if you do want to actually check it out, just go and watch it.
Yeah, just go watch it yourself, and you'll enjoy it.
Yeah, it's actually pretty enjoyable.
So the plot of it is Kobeni Yonomori is a high school girl who lives with her mother and older sister Binio, the rapist.
The fucking rapist.
Upon turning 16...
A pedophile rapist at that.
Yeah, Kobeni is shocked. Kobeni is shocked to learn that due to an arrangement by her late grandfather, she is engaged to a boy named Hakayu Mitsumini, who, along with his little sister Mashiro, come to live with Kobeni. As Kobeni spends time adjusting to this new family, she learns there is more to Hakuya and Mashiro than meets the eye.
Uh-huh.
There were fucking werewolves.
Yeah, let's just spoil that right now. They were fucking werewolves. So
they were fucking werewolves, or they were werewolves?
They were werewolves.
They're werewolves. Yeah, they can like jump super high and shit.
And I mean, I guess some people fucking a werewolf is going to happen eventually. The way that this manga is going.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah,
I guess, yeah.
Because I mean, he is kind of engaged to this chick, and they have already gotten past the whole "I don't want to be with you" thing. So.
Yeah. Of course, no. When they say like engaged, they make it apparent that they can like leave. She can leave at any time.
Yeah, it's not like
you will marry me or Rose. It's more like, hey, if you want to get married,
I'm already engaged to you. So,
but if you don't, we can do that as well.
Yeah, just whichever way ends up happening, which
it makes it less creepy.
Yeah. Also, should she breed with people who are normal? Because she's now half werewolf.
Oh, I don't
They've
remember
now
they said
said that she's
well,
happy.
they said they don't know how that would work.
Okay.
Oh yeah, she had another spoiler. She has due to an incident when she was younger where she almost died. They had to give her some werewolf magic, so she now has like the person she's engaged to. She has half of his powers or something. They don't. They say they don't understand how it works.
Yeah.
So nobody does.
But she's pretty much part werewolf at this point.
I love that in like some series they'll be like, we don't know how our own magic works. Fuck it.
Well, they say they never happened before. That's
Yeah, they're pretty much like, yeah, no one's ever really tried to do that.
so we have no idea what the fuck is going to happen. But it used to be fine.
I mean, you're
It used
still
to be-
alive.
like,
Apparently,
they
it
used-
also makes her really easy to get sick.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because her body can't
Handle it.
hold the magic, so she gets sick really easily.
Yeah.
Fuck you, bear. Oh Jesus Christ.
Which, okay,
Yes.
we're going straight to last episode spoilers now that I think about
Something,
it. Why?
something Twilight.
So, yeah, why on earth did she go and trek through the snow in the middle of the mountains when she knew she gets a fever and gets sick super easy? Like,
Because
Love?
fuck you, that's why.
Because love.
yeah, that's pretty much it. It was because love. Because
Oh
I
god.
can't stand him just going away back to the mountains. I have to go talk to him.
I don't know why she did like call.
Apparently she did. She texted him, and
Why
there
she
was
like
no
call the? Oh yeah, that's right. They have,
there's no service in the mountains.
which I guess makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah, so
She could have called their dad, or like, or their mom. I guess they never introduced the dad.
yeah,
I
so
think they don't ever
Couldn't have
introduce
just
the dad. do
hired
they?
like a group of Sherpas to deliver a fucking like message?
yeah, I
Like,
mean they could have.
like write it down on a piece of
Ooh.
paper, put it in an envelope, hand it to some Sherpas, be like, hey, go to the werewolf house. Don't worry, he won't eat you. Also, he'll pay you when you get there. Trust me, he won't eat you.
I mean, they do seem to have money somehow.
Yeah.
I know, but why?
They never really explained
why
that.
pay the mailman where you can just eat him?
Yeah.
Okay, technically they're not werewolves; they're like dogs.
No, they're like,
spirits,
yeah.
but
They eat
basic.
normal people stuff.
But like for all intents and purposes, we just call it werewolves.
Yeah. It's
just
they're
like-
more closely related to like something that's actually in Japanese lore, but
Well-
I can't remember what it was.
Oh, like wolf,
it's
like
like
wolf
an
children?
Edgar or something.
Like wolf
Like
children?
those, like they're like dog. Technically, they're dog spirits.
Did you guys?
Yeah.
Have you guys watched that Wolf Children?
No.
Nope.
Damn it! How have I watched that and you haven't?
Because we spend too much time watching other things that are probably better.
Oh,
Right.
go watch Wolf Children because it's actually pretty fucking rad.
I'm too busy reading Tower of God, Hajime no Ippo.
Still
And-
reading that, are you?
Yeah, I'm on like 370 chapters.
Yeah. 370.
I've been
Nope.
reading it less and less though. Like I'll click through a chapter or two a day.
Hmm.
Yeah. So we can go through the characters for that anime. Kobeni,
She's just
Pink
normal.
here. Yeah, she's just a normal person.
She's
Except-
like she's like really fucking normal.
Yeah.
Just like except she has like separation anxiety,
Yeah.
as you find out, like the last episode.
Yeah.
I just realized it was only in the last episode they mentioned that. Like, oh yeah, she has separation anxiety.
So that's why she decided that she has to go die, pretty much.
Y'all
Yeah.
motherfuckers need to watch Wolf Children. It is now linked in the chat. You need to watch it afterwards.
I'm sorry, I'm playing Skyrim, so I'm never gonna watch that.
Yeah, I'll watch it maybe later.
You're a bastard.
But yeah, so Kobeni, she's normal. She's-
but
She's also very, like, she does not give any fucks.
she's very
about, like,
passive.
Stuff. Yeah,
She's
super
very,
passive.
very passive. Like uncomfortably passive.
Yeah.
I know. It's
Like, to the
stupid.
point where she's just like, yeah, whatever, sister, I'll take a bath with you. Yeah.
It's the separation anxiety, I think, that just makes her kind of a pushover.
Yeah. Then we got Benio.
Kono. Oh, Benio. I will say Kono.
Okay, yeah, Benio Yonemore.
She's a pedophile.
Yeah, she's the older sister of Kobeni.
Mhm.
And at first I thought she was retarded.
But
I thought she was just dumb. But it turns out she's super smart, and she's into lollies, and she's into like sister stuff, like sister play.
she's like literally a
Uh-huh.
pedophile. And little kids. Just any
Yeah.
little kids in general.
Lollies, pretty
Call
much.
her sister.
Yeah, she calls him sister, and then like anytime she gets called sister or like any version of it, she's super into it.
Yeah.
And she spends most of her time harassing Mashiro,
who's the little sister of the main werewolf guy,
who has established she's 10.
or some age. She says she's 10, but she's in high school.
Japan.
Of course, she has math.
Japan.
But yeah,
why are
no.
you
A lot of characters call her out on her being a pedophile.
Yeah, it's like
everybody's like, dude, you're
you
freaking
need
the
to
fuck out of
stop. She's like sitting there going through a panty catalog to buy Mashiro panties.
And she's like, what the fuck? Well, she's like, there's something wrong with me.
Yeah.
Also, like, who was the other character? She has her one friend who's like, you have mental problems.
God. Mayura, I think her name is.
Yeah.
No,
she's
that's
like,
the best friend of the other girl.
Right. What's her name? She's like,
Nadeshiko. Nadeshiko.
Yeah. Also, she molested her sisters like often. Just like
the main character was just like, yeah. Eventually, I just said, "What's up?" Like whatever. You can watch me change my clothes
and sleep in my bed.
And sleep in my bed, and she stopped bothering me pretty much. Eventually.
Why?
Which I don't.
Why God?
She's also
she's very passive.
She's also not very happy that her sister is engaged now.
She's like, but she is happy she has a little sister. She is happy she has another little sister though.
Yeah.
Like very. It's kind of funny. Mashiro's like hates her. It's like a fucking passion.
Oh yeah, Mashiro's terrified of her too. Like the first 5 or 6 episodes, every time Mashiro sees Benio,
she just starts running,
runs away, or starts to hide.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
Yes.
One of the lines in this shit was legitimately, I see. So every time you were saying no, you meant yes.
Yeah, she does say that.
That was great.
Just
because that was because, wasn't that because she was taking pictures so she could prove she was creepy?
Yeah, she was taking pictures to prove that the sister was super creepy.
Because there's another character who really likes the sister. Because everybody else besides the family thinks she's like the sister's like amazing.
Because she's super smart. She's the popular at the high school.
Yeah. So this other character who's also a werewolf. Really likes her, and she thinks the other werewolves are staying with them so they could take Benio, even though like we don't like her at all.
Yeah.
So she's trying to prove. So Mashiro was trying to prove that she didn't like her, and obviously because anime.
Because anime doesn't work. Gets caught. Oh yeah, but we can talk about creepy other werewolf girl too, blonde hair. Actually,
who's in love with Benio.
We need to talk about me and Manana are gods. I guess.
Oh yeah, we predicted everything in the series.
We predicted 3 huge turns in the series. What was the first one we got?
I think it was that he was a werewolf.
Yeah. Okay. First, we were like, all right, they're not aliens,
but they're not humans.
I don't think they're vampires. They're not humans. So I think we threw out werewolf at one point.
Yeah, you did.
We may have.
Yeah. Okay, because she couldn't eat. Mashiro can't eat sticky foods. So I was like,
which was weird.
Maybe she's kind of like a dog, because she can't eat peanut butter and shit like that.
Yeah.
So.
And they have super speed and stuff, which was weird. And they keep mentioning aliens all the time. So we were like, are they aliens?
Yeah. So, but we finally called it, and we're like, all right, werewolves. Then the next episode, we're like, yes,
she's a werewolf.
And then I was like, oh, I think we both said it like pretty much at the same time. Like,
nope.
Watch Blondie.
No, that was me. Because remember you said no. Because I was like, she looks exactly like Mashiro, and she had like.
I thought you were talking about black hair when you said that, though.
No, I said like Mashiro. Like she looks exactly like Mashiro.
I thought you were talking about black hair.
Nah, I was talking about Konoha.
Yeah, my
bad.
The
long haired. Okay. Oh, so he thought I was talking about. Oh.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about the other girl. I'm like, no, she doesn't. But yeah, I can. So he called that one, and I think I eventually just caved in when you kept on saying yeah, and I was like, okay, yeah, probably.
And then it turned out
next episode.
She smells like us. She's also one of us.
We should probably start wrapping this up, because.
Well, I predicted that too. So, and the next thing we predicted was the best one.
The what?
The last one we got was the best one. So her first accident, the main character's, was that she fell off a cliff. Bitch fell off a cliff.
Somehow. They never explained how she fell off the cliff, but she did.
Yeah.
She just fell off the cliff.
So when she ended up going back to the same woods, at the beginning of that entire like little set of storylines, I was like, oh my god,
She's
I
gonna
hope
fall.
so much that she falls off the mountain again.
And guess what happens?
Yeah, towards the middle of the last episode, help me!
Oh my
It was
God.
so. Yeah. That was really just. Come on. They're just fucking with us that time. That's
That
what
was
it
a
felt
beautiful
like.
moment. And
It
then
kinda
the
fucking-
ending kind of sucked.
Because it just stopped. It wasn't.
It felt like
stop.
just the end of an episode. It was like, yeah, and now she's back, and they feel pretty much the same about each other. So we have no development from this at all. See you next season, kids.
And
There better be
speaking
next
of
season,
see you
though.
next season, guys, we're kind of running close to where we should start cutting off. So what are you guys playing this week?
I have no clue because I haven't done anything in the past 2 weeks, so I can't rely.
Yeah, I haven't really done anything either in the last couple of weeks.
Oh, I'm gonna
Scary skeletons.
I'm gonna actually start live streaming this week. So like I'm probably gonna play some visual novels like just to test, and then I'll start moving on to some stuff because I've got some stuff that I really want to play, but like I just haven't been able to get around to it. You know, it's like so like, I just figured if I'd live stream it, easy. You know, I got Stir Swirl Academy.
Oh yeah, I did a live stream of that.
Yeah.
No,
like, that's
there's no actual gameplay in that.
I don't care. I don't care. Like it'd be mostly just a test, really.
I know, but there's no gameplay at all. You don't do anything.
Shit, really?
You don't
So
have any
it's, so it's
choices.
literally just like a visual novel in the most
Reading.
purest sense.
Yeah.
It's not even because they're not done yet. This is what they're not. It's a beta. It's a demo. So just a test to see if they could actually get it to work. So there's no actual gameplay.
Nice.
Got Disco
Yeah.
Dodge. I still got Disco fucking Dodgeball.
I mean,
Well, I mean-
with enough stuff, with the amount that I read fucking manga, I might just start doing like manga shows,
Yeah.
manga episodes.
So
I'll just take whatever manga I'm reading that week and then do a review of the chapters I read.
Spooky, scary
So, you
skeletons.
listens.
so I know if you guys haven't been playing anything, but let's break the magic of YouTube. You guys uploading anything? Or uploading anything?
I do have
scheduled?
stuff to upload. I just haven't been doing that either.
Yeah, I have stuff to upload too, but I've been in class too much to.
I mean, honestly, this is final, so
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
I don't have
I have-
finals yet, so it's like, yo.
yeah. I have videos to upload, but I'm too fucking busy.
Yeah. So it seems
In the time that I do
need-
have, I'd like to relax.
It seems I'm the only YouTuber
Honestly,
left. Let's see. I've got I'm actually finally fucking finishing up Katawa Shoujo. I didn't finish all the pathways because that would take me a year. But I finished up. I
I thought
finished
you
up.
said you were done.
No, I've still got to go up. It's still got to go up. Like it won't be finished
Oh,
till
well,
like the
alright.
16th. That's when the final episode goes up.
Come on.
Finally fucked a death bitch, and then I gave up.
Wow, that might be the worst thing I've ever heard anybody.
How
any
hard is
human
it to
being
fucking
say.
death bitch?
When she's doing
just
it
said
in the middle of when she's doing it in the middle of a classroom and trying to be stealthy about it.
the
That's
fuck?
just poor planning.
Yeah, that honestly just like there's no way that's gonna end well because they don't know how to speak, so they don't know how loud they are.
It actually ends pretty damn well. I also destroyed her friendship. I also destroyed her friendship with her friend with crippling ADD. So like that's fun. Yeah,
Yeah,
I made a closet lesbian with ADD commit suicide.
What the fuck? dude?
Whoa. Okay, that's
Like-
not just screwing up a friendship.
That's
just
You killed
being-
somebody.
that's
You
a
killed
that's the bad end. That's the bad end.
Oh shit, that's the bad.
Oh
end.
shit, you killed a woman.
How
To
would
be
that? How would
fair-
that ever be?
To be fair, she killed herself, and I didn't know she was lesbian until after the main character had sex with her.
Okay. But the words "I drove a blank to suicide" was there.
A mentally ill person to suicide.
Yeah.
Congrats,
Hey,
dude. You're
I
the
didn't-
hero.
I didn't
He's
write
not the
that-
hero
I
the
didn't
world
write it.
needs.
Dude, literally,
But you did it.
here's how you
But you
determine
did it.
whether she lives or not. She comes to your room, like, crying, and she says, "Miss Al, please comfort me." And, like, you think it's like, you tell her it's okay, it's not too bad. And then, so, like, I click, okay, comfort. And then it's like, bam, you're having sex with her. And then the next day it's like, I'm a lesbian. And then she tries to commit suicide.
What?
And you didn't do anything to save her.
You can.
What?
You can. It's a
That's-
visual novel.
Yeah. But what? How is that even like the natural progression of things here?
About a week passes in time, but like it's time skip.
Still, how is this like any natural progression anywhere?
I have no idea.
How did you end up banging ADD lesbian girl?
Well, it's translated from Japanese, so where comfort probably means touch butts. I don't know.
Well, Shadow One Note Shouju is not from Japanese. It's English, really.
It was originally written in Japanese, apparently.
Yeah.
And on a less crazy note, also got Iron Man XCOM Enemy Within. I have only lost one person so far. Of course, I'm not gonna.
Good old Nazovic.
I'm not. It's not my fault, okay? Every time a person
Good old
died,
Nazovic, killing ADD and XCOM members.
Yeah, like you know what they wanted to do? Like that person on your XCOM team, all they wanted to do was help you, and you killed them. Good job.
Well, to be fair, they died saving another one. Like it was one of my rookie medics. It was one of my rookie medics. I'm not rookie medics, squaddy medics. One of my guys just got popped in the head, and I sent the rookie medic over. He sprayed the healing thing. I got them both out of there. Overwatch got him right in the fucking head. They didn't even the thing is the Overwatch didn't even trigger on my my other guy. It triggered on the squaddy that came after him.
Nice.
Yeah. He
Obviously, your first
he
guy
died,
got
but he
shot.
saved a life. Died, but he saved a
Why
life.
was your first guy get shot in the first place?
Yeah, why didn't you just tell your people not to get shot? They obviously didn't know that they didn't need to be shot at. So.
Yeah, seriously.
To be fair, they got shot. They got shot because I got flanked by someone who's hiding in the fog of war. I didn't have my snipers in position yet because it was there was only one roof and I couldn't get up to it.
Always do Overwatch, you fool. Always do Overwatch.
I couldn't get my sniper, so I couldn't clear the fog of war.
Doesn't matter. One person needs to be on. At least two people need to be on Overwatch at any given time.
Well, no shit.
That is the rule of
No
XCOM.
shit. I was moving those people into position. Got shot.
Doesn't matter. Every move, somebody needs to be on Overwatch.
Every move.
Like, I'm not even joking. Every single move,
I know.
somebody needs to be on
It's just.
Overwatch.
I know, man.
It's the
I know
rule
now.
of the land.
The guy who bought the game for me to play has been yelling at me through Skype after every episode upload, and it's funny.
You know, I would be right. You know what? I remember when I had show my friend how to play, and I was doing the exact same thing. I was like, "You fucking faggot ass motherfucker! I'm gonna kill you in your whole damn room."
Yeah. So anyway, remember everyone, enjoy. Subscribe to Team ProCreate, where if you're watching this live, which no one is, except for 2 people. Hello, 2 people. Join us on twitch.tv/Spartan in Space every Sunday at 7:30, or subscribe to Team ProCreate's channel because you're basically watching it live anyway because no one has asked anything. Also,
Shots fired.
yeah, because Team ProCreate.
Shots
man.
fired at myself.
Shots fired at myself. Yeah, I committed suicide, just like the ADD bitch.
Wow. Too
Wow.
soon.
Yeah,
Soon?
way too soon. I was not over that.
That still is kind of fucked up. How you
I didn't mean to.
made ADD first.
I didn't mean to.
That's
That's the
it.
problem.
Still, it's fucked up that that's a thing written in there.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's made by 4chan, so what do you expect?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. It's just.
Yeah, so,
Still
remember
just very
to like,
disappointed.
comment, favorite, subscribe. Team ProCreate's YouTube channel, my YouTube channel, youtube.com/userspartan-in-space.
Banana.
I'm not going to spell the rest of yours.
YouTube.com/Banana and YouTube.com/.
Fat Jesus.
Yes.
Z-Fat Jesus, yeah.
I'm gonna just.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say. Oh, I was gonna say the Fat Jesus.
Close
That's
enough.
just-
Yeah. Alright, everyone. Have a good week. Have a good week. Have a good day. Have a good night. And we will...
Masturbate all day. Cancer. NCPs for the children.
Yes,
Bitches
NCP
and
for
hoes.
the children.
And remember,
Family friendly as
if you
fuck.
see Vince McMahon, tell him he's a crazy motherfucker, apparently.
Tell him that he needs to fight
don't-
Ultimate Warrior's ghost.
Yes.
He is a big ass motherfucker, so he probably could at least he could probably beat Nazovic. I can see him beating Nazovic up.
But he does.
Vince McMahon's kind of old.
I mean, but he's still.
Can we end this broadcast already?
Maybe,
he's still a
maybe,
big
we
ass
should, maybe we should let you just determine whether each one of us could beat up Vince McMahon.
I don't think he could beat me or Oswald, but I think he could beat you.
Well, that's just...
Yeah, he is a pretty big dude. He's like 6'3",
Yeah.
and he's only like 65.
And I mean, he was like a
He was also
bodybuilder.
fairly ripped for a while, so.
He was a bodybuilder?
Yeah, he could probably kick my ass. He could probably kick my ass.
Here's a fairly recent picture of Vince McMahon.
Oh my god.
Still
And
not
with that,
bad
and
shape.
with that, fearing for my life in case Vince McMahon ever sees this and says he wants to fight me at SummerSlam. Goodbye, everybody.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be amazing.